Okay, how are you guys doing today? Welcome back. Oh my god, this echo. Welcome back, welcome back. Okay, here we go.
Come on, man.
Oh, Joe Biden, what's up? Okay, so John, what's up, John? Michael Greenberg, what's up? Jonathan Vincent, how are you doing today? First time I think I see this name. Tyler Villas, how are you guys doing? William Landon, welcome back. Gazmaster, CC Bart, what's up? German, how are you guys doing today? Okay, first off, I apologize. I said that Boylan was lying about the spinning power cores. He was not. He said correctly. So I have to publicly apologize because that's what big boys do, right? So yes, indeed, there is a power core event and it sucked. It sucks so bad. It's actually painful. It's actually painful what they are doing with the game, and I'm really not sure what's going on in their minds. So we have the last week of CC. What rank are you guys at? Tell me your ranks to have an idea of where you guys are sitting at. Yeah, John, exactly. But I care about the truth. I care about the truth. So if what he said is truth and I said he was lying, he was not lying, so I have to apologize. And now, after all this drama, oof, maybe things are gonna start spicing up in a funny way, because now we have certain content creators that we have criticized in the past. Now it's coming to light that they are not such a good persons after all. So we'll see what's gonna happen. Joe Mega with the rank 1010. Awesome, let's go. Keith, what's up? Ready for drama? Let's go. The Malorian, welcome back. Sunday was tough enough, hard to play enough as it is. Yeah, it's true. It's difficult. Like I can understand that I have fun with the game, but I spend, right? I have the latest characters. It doesn't affect me as much as it affects other people, but that's the thing. That's what's concerning about this situation, is that the game is really crippling down a lot of people. And now with the release of Battle World, is Battle World only going to be accessible for whales? We don't know, but it starts to feel like certain game modes will only be enjoyable if you have certain characters. If you guys are free to play, did you guys unlock already Aries or not yet? The free-to-play people in the chat, do you guys already have Aries or not yet? Shannon, what's up? Welcome back. How are you doing today? I've become your favorite envoy. Envoy, no, CC. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not perfect. I will never say that I'm perfect. Sometimes I misinterpret things, but I'm just looking out for everyone. I try to look out for the people that tell the truth. That's the only thing I care about is the truth. So that's what I try to defend. Do we need 3 or 5 annihilators for pocket dimension? You need 3. You need 3. Yeah, so that's a big problem right now, is that most people will not be able to participate on the new pocket dimension because you just don't have access to it. I went back and I checked everything because it seems like the data mines from Quick Draw were wrong. And I went to fact check everything, and yes, you need 3 or more annihilators, and it also has gear requirements, so that's a problem. And we also have an event at the same time that also requires the annihilators. So I'm opening right now the data mines so I can show you live. And yeah, so this is the problem. Like, some of the people that are giving feedback to the game, they don't really understand what's going on. After I saw the boil-on video, it makes me to believe that people like Dorky Dad and Valley Flying, they do not understand how data mine works. And the people that are the people on the Envoy server, the people on the player's voice, they should have already this information in advance, and this should not be a surprise for anyone, and they should be fighting back against this unless they don't care about it. Unless they don't care about it. Mobile Gamer, he always said that he doesn't care about it. He does his videos, he does his stuff, that's it. But other people that pretend that they care about it, and then but then they are not pushing the agenda when it's necessary. So I'm not sure. But yeah, you can see right here, annihilators required. Annihilators required. Gear tier 17 annihilators. And it should be 3. I'm not. It says here 3 annihilators. Here maybe it does not require 3 annihilators because it also requires legendary characters. But I mean, if you don't clear the first nodes, you cannot reach the last nodes. So that's the thing. You need at least to have the characters unlocked in order to go through the whole thing. And that's pretty much it. The free-to-play frog, welcome back. Boika, welcome back. How are you guys doing today? Gavin K, no Ares yet. So the free-to-play players still do not have Ares unlocked. And it's already, this is going to be the 3rd pass with Ares. So it's really going to take a long time for people to catch up. Buffalo Love, welcome back. What's the drama? It's a drama between the envoys and Boilon and Town because of the data mines. Information that is available to the public, and some content creators want to have exclusive information. They want, and not only that, they want Boilon to work for them, to give them the exclusive information, and put restrictions on himself, right? And I didn't know about this, but it seems like information that is on the data mine is not subject to NDA, and that's why they could do. Some Boilon could present information because, I mean, if it's on the live server and it can be data mined, then it's not subject to NDA. So that's a big deal. Michael Greenberg, rank 17,000. Unlocked, not build yet. 3 yellow, 3 red. So can you guys already get the? Can you guys already get red stars for Ares? How is the situation for free-to-play players in terms of Ares? Can you get the red stars at all, or is just not possible? Coralizer, welcome back. Jerry McGregor, what's up? Reina, I am pretty sick of the CC Crucible crap. No one gives a You didn't live stream War last night? Oh yeah, last night I fell asleep. I was holding my tablet and I fell asleep with my face on the tablet, and when I woke up, like, I had almost no battery. It was definitely annoying. But we kind of had War off because some people had they said they were not going to be active, and we didn't have to win any more wars. You only have to win like 4 wars per week or 4 wars per season, and we won 5, I think. So we already overdone it. So it would be nice for us to actually lose one to balance out the rating. Alex Gui, I'm not 100% sure. I do get being upset about all these guys. And you, well, the problem is that Dorky Daddy is with drama up to his neck as well. When Beta Ray Bill destroyed Dorky Dad in a live stream, saying that he would never meet with him, and he's one of the worst persons that he has met. Like, when he said that, I was like, what? One of the biggest spenders in the game says something like this. It's just crazy. And they have friends in common, so that was really mind blown. That, once again, the biggest spender in the game to that moment was saying something like that. So it was some major shit. Raising core payout. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised with what they did already. I'm not sure if they are going to do more than that. The situation is grim. Like, I really don't understand what's going on. They increased the power cores. I no longer understand what was the goal. I thought the game was going in a direction that was much more free-to-play friendly. We saw the numbers, we saw a lot more people participating on videos and live streams and so on. And then they do this backflip and they do a 180 on the free-to-play players. I really cannot understand why they did such a stupid movie. This is just stupid. Red stars, yes, but you can knock... Oh, that's interesting. So you can get the red stars for Aries, but not the unlock. That's strange. Bartik, what's up? Welcome back. Free-to-play already has 3 red stars on Aries. That's crazy. We hooped that ass in water. You attacked my room 5 times. Yeah, I didn't have time to even check what was going on. I don't even remember. Okay, so I woke up at like 4 in the morning, and then I did like 2 or 3 videos, and then I had to meet with the waifu and the baby. So I didn't have time to check what happened in water. I usually take the information about the new counters and things like that, but I just forgot about it, and then I ran out of time. Oh, so that's the thing, right? Everyone gets the same amount of helmets, whether you are free to play or whether you are buying the passes. Everyone gets the same amount of hats. The game is not free to play friendly, Dolphin or Kraken friendly. Every group is getting screwed in different ways. That's true. That's true, Reina. That's absolutely true. I can agree with that. Because even for the Krakens, they are forced to compete against each other. And if they don't limit that, they are also... Yeah, I mean, you can just overspend someone else, right? You can just overspend someone else. You are in the Exiles? Which was the name of your account? I didn't see. I did my attacks very late, and I was here talking with Falker and VNM for a while, but then I just fell asleep and I woke up very late after. It has been difficult to sleep on the new location. Let's see if I can... Oh, you are teabag. Oh, I forgot. I forgot you are teabag. I knew this name was familiar from somewhere, but I don't remember from where. They were talking about defensive wins. Oh, okay, okay. The big pass gets extra. But you only get extra if you buy the the Premium Plus, right? Only if you buy the Premium Plus you get more hats or helmets or whatever. Okay, War Season, whatever. VNM, what's up? Welcome back. If you had any impact on the water... No, but I mean, we did not even organize the rooms to attack. That was the thing, like... it's not about what one person does, but it's about at least coordinating the attacks, so we could delete their security early, and then delete the cargo bay. The thing is that we didn't try to win. That's the reality of it. Commander James, thanks for the resubscription on Twitch. 5 months, let's go. What's the drama? The drama is between Boilon and Dorky Dad. Let's see if I can... you guys should check out this video. You guys should definitely check out this video. I think it's important that people have an idea of what's going on. So the truth about data mining and the Envoy program and Tauna. So what happened is that Tauna in the past, he was doing the data mines, and then he started getting attacked by other envoys like Violet Flying, Dorky Dad, and Heartgrave. And this is not me saying, oh, Joe Biden, man, this guy, he always scares me. This is not me saying, this is Tauna saying. You can see in the comments that that they have been named, and Obama, they have been name dropping them, and those are the people in reference, because the three of them, Dorky Dad, Heartgrave, and Violet Flying, they have leaked stuff in the past, on purpose or not. I'm not sure that you should ever play on the test server on your phone, but whatever. That is just negligence. And these three envoys or former envoys were attacking Tauna and attacking Boilon for doing the data mines. I said it in the past, I'll say it again. Boilon also said the same thing. Data mines is not difficult. It's very, very easy. Anyone can do it. If you have half of a brain, you can do data mines. So for people to complain about these data mines, well, do it yourself then. Do it yourself. If you want to have exclusive information, put the work, you lazy ass. And that's a big problem that I have, is that these content creators, these ones in particular, they want everything on a silver platter given to them so they can profit out of the situation. But they don't want to put the work. They don't want to put any work. They don't want to learn anything. They have other people doing stuff for them, and they get very angry if anyone puts work, learns new skills like data mining, which once again, it's not difficult. And that's pretty much it. Now, the situation is that Dorky Dad said in his live stream last week that he has receipts. He has receipts to present against Boilon, that Boilon is lying. And last week we fact-checked everything that Boilon said, and Boilon was saying the truth. Boilon was saying the truth about everything. Boilon was not fully aware that all the details of the kit of Odin were in-game. And it seems that the information he had was from someone else, and they tried to interpret how the game works, but interpreted it wrong, or maybe just changed the numbers to overhype the situation a little bit. But all the information was publicly available. So now we'll see what exactly is going to happen. Yeah, Dorky Dad has rage problems, but he's an adult. He needs to act responsibly. He cannot say, like he did in the past, that he's going to beat up kids and that the developers should die. Like, it doesn't matter if you have rage problems or not. You are an adult. You need to control yourself. You need to control yourself. The tantrums sometimes he has are just unacceptable. And him saying that now he has receipts to show against Boylan. Okay, let's see those receipts. Let's honestly see those receipts, because once again, everything that Boylan said was fact-checked by me, and people say that I don't like Boylan, it's just whatever, and everything was correct. Everything was correct. It's just a game. It's just a game for you, but for people like me, for people like Boylan, for people like Dorky Dad that live exclusively of these, having people spread misinformation and lies about what you do, it's problematic, because they might discredit you, and what they are saying is not truth. They are just using their platform to crush competition. That's what they're doing. That's what they did in the past. That's what they keep doing. They don't care about anyone. They have this pack. They have this. We called it in the past the circle jerk, and it is true. There are some people that benefit out of Valley Flying, of Mobile Gamer, and of Dorky Dad, like Run7 and a few others. And they just, if you do anything out of what the circle jerk allows, they just kill each other. It's like, I don't know, like rabid dogs or snakes, or I don't know. They just attack each other, and they want their exclusivity of the pie for themselves, but they don't want to put the work. That's the worst part. They don't want to put the work. If it was very difficult to do this data mine thing, I did it on stream multiple times. The JSON files, it seems like Boylan does not know exactly how the JSON files work. There is the SCV files. I don't know exactly how those work. Then there is the asset data mining. The asset data mining is very easy. The SCV, that one, I don't know exactly how it works, but I understand the JSONs, I don't understand the SCVs, so it's whatever. And that's it. Like, they are lazy, they don't want to put the work, but they want to have the paycheck at the end of the month. And if they can destroy someone in the process, they will destroy in the process. If you think about Dorky Dad, where is the math videos for the events? Where is the math videos for the events? Since Scotty left the game, Dorky Dad never talked again about math for the events, because once again he doesn't want to put the work. He doesn't want to put the work, while he wants other people to put the work for him, and he profits out of that work. And that's really what pisses me off, is that some people in this community, like myself, we put the work, we put a lot of hours testing out teams, coming up with ideas, doing data mines, doing math for the events, doing all kinds of things, and we get shitted on and lied about, while these other people just want to be lazy and benefit out of it as much as they can. So once again, I only care about the truth, and if I see that someone is really misconstruing or lying, then sorry, but Shannon Fletcher, do you think Thanos is needed for Pocket Dimension? I don't think he's needed. You can overgear the content. I think you can overgear the content. And like I said, you only need 3 of them, and you can do multiple attacks. You have like 7 or 10 days to complete the Pocket Dimension. So you have multiple attacks, or you have multiple days in order to complete it. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to revive characters. You might be able to revive characters. So that is going to increase your likelihood to complete the nodes. The more difficult nodes, they are also going to provide you like Apocalypse or Super Scroll or something like that, like they did in the past. So you should not require Thanos. The thing about Thanos is that now that we know that he's going to be unlocked through those shit orbs, you probably should core for him. If you're not sure about coring or not, I think it's time to core, because this is the shit events that we are going to have, unless you want to wait a month. Thanos might be important for Alliance Wars and Cosmic Crucible, if you care about that. In terms of raids, is not important, so if you don't care about Alliance Wars and Cosmic Crucible, in Arena is fine, but it's not like must-have, to be honest, it's not must-have. And especially if you are not facing Mephisto. If you are not facing Mephisto, Ultimus, Gladiator and Gore are probably going to be more important than Thanos. So that's the way it is. Archimedes MSF, welcome back. Your dorm nuked my new Avengers. It sucks that you cannot see the replays. I wish the replays would last for a little bit longer than just the war hours. I ignored a demon, his ultimate. Oh my god, yikes. Because someone got rolled by... Yeah, I would like to see the failed attacks, but unfortunately I didn't. I fell asleep. And after I didn't have time to... And I forgot, let's be honest, I forgot. Not surprised DD is on that list. Well, I played every day and I feel like your content and Boilen content is more relatable. Awesome, glad that you feel like that. You know what's really getting to me? The current state of the game, with the releases being so crap, people tripping over each other while Scopely is yes, absolutely. And that's why for me, I have big problems with people shilling for the game. Like, if the game was on a good state, it's okay for people to shill, but with the player's voice pushing offers and the aim voice pushing offers, that's a little bit concerning. That's a little bit concerning. Jelly Oliveira, welcome back. I'm catching up with the messages. That's why I'm reading stuff that is a little bit behind. Alvin, I liked you more when you had beef with DD. So that's the thing. Like, I made truce with him, and I didn't get anything out of him. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. He was perceived as being a good person for making peace with me when it was not in my side the problem anyway. So that's the worst part. He was perceived as the being the good guy for making peace with me, but it was just worse for me. Looks like he's gotten oversized since he started. Yes, that's true. Ewan Boylan said Howard the Duck was coming to the game. It might be coming one day. It might come one day. Tyler Aviles is... that guy is so weird. It's because he's fake. That's the problem. We still have the clips of him screaming at his kids. All I ask as a fan of you both, don't down other people. My kids watch you guys with me. Love the info. You both... Yeah. And if I'm going on a path, if I'm saying something that you guys don't like, please let me know, right? Because I listen to the chat, and if I'm talking about certain topics that are like uncomfortable for you, just let me know, because I can stop and move on. Right. Tanado Mike Japan, what's up? Welcome back. Someone is trying to ride off others with zero abilities. Yes, I test characters myself. I also listen to this group. To brought up a high TCP account and not get banned. Yeah, it's not the first time. It was multiple times that this happens. Is that he jumps from one account to other account to other account to get upgrades. Which some people see it as something that is low value, right? If I mean, why they just don't do content on the test server? They already do pretty much 90% of their content on the test server, so why not just delete their account and just stay on the test server? Because if you're on the test server, you don't have to buy characters, you don't have to care or manage your gold, you don't have to care or manage your gear. You have like 1 billion power cores, you can get pretty much whatever you want. So why they just don't stay there? I caught it for Thanos pool 60, but I still haven't been able to unlock any of the Annihilators. Ooh, that's very concerning, that's problematic. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Gladiator. I think Gladiator is definitely the best character of this team. And the other ones are decent on very specific situations. Yesterday, we were facing... Yesterday or 2 days ago, we were facing the Thanos of Falker, which has 9 million health. 9 million health. And even at 7 yellow stars or diamonds or whatever he has, the guy is just not good enough. So, or there is something wrong with the stats, or there is something wrong with this team as a whole. But the biggest problem, and this is maybe what CRUCIBLE failed to understand about their own game, is that when you have defense up, you have 50% damage reduction. It doesn't matter the stats. You can have 100 million health or 1 million damage. If you have 1 million damage, but you have defense up, then you always have 500,000 damage. It's always half. It's actually less than half. So them increasing the stats, it didn't make as much of a jump as they thought it would make. The only difference really is the amount of health, because the damage is not a big deal. The armor is also not a big deal because of defense down works on the same way. It also reduces by 50% and it's flatlined. And the resistance is definitely a problem, and focus is also something like this. So if you have defense up and offense down, these new characters at 1 diamond plus, they are also going to do 0 damage. Because how the game works, it just flatline 50% reduction. And if you have offense down, it's 50% on top of 50%. So that's why even these characters with MSF stats 3.0, they just don't work. Because that's just how the game works. They made it in a way that even if you scale the enemies, the characters a lot, they just don't work. And they don't understand this about their own game, which is concerning on itself. It's concerning on itself. The Malorian, I don't have Gore yet. Thanos counters Gore a little. Thanos is good against Mephisto in Arena. It's good, but you cannot win. So from my experience, I was not able to win with Thanos and with no Mephisto. Can you guys do this? If you don't have Mephisto, can you guys win against teams with Mephisto? I have not seen anyone doing that. I went back on the Teal Orb. They are back to being trash. So it seems like the Raid Orbs, they were giving 10x. And then they reduced them back to normal, but they were not giving 10x the orbs. So there was a problem with those orbs as well. Estelato, welcome back. How are you doing today? Now Fal, welcome back. How is Thanos in game? He's not very good. He dies very fast. His damage is pretty much meaningless. And once again, if you are facing characters with defense up or if he has offense down, his damage is absolutely minuscule. Jesse Lopez, I bet the envoys are on Discord talking to CRUCIBLE, coming up with a statement to the Little Boylan video. I'm not sure if they are. I'm not sure if they are. And by the way, in the past, I was copyright striked by CRUCIBLE at orders of someone of the envoys. I'm not sure if it was Heartgrave or Violet Flying or Dorky Dead. I'm not sure who it was, but I got a copyright strike on my YouTube channel because I leaked something that someone from Scopely directly sent to me. It happened a few times in the past, 3 or 4 times, that people from Scopely send stuff to me directly just to make a video about it, to see the community reaction, and they asked them to copyright strike me. It's ridiculous. Falker with 5 gifted subs on Twitch, thank you very much. Very appreciated for the support.
Wow.
Now you can use all the emotes. and I'm working on more. I'm working on more, by the way. Working on more. I just need more time. But now I have more time alone, so hopefully we'll be able to do that. But I miss my baby. I just unlocked Gore today. Did you got a big pool, Shytown Citizen? Let's boil it down. I actually came up with that 4 years ago. He was not using that phrase before. Waiting for Blade. I will check tomorrow. I'll check tomorrow if Blade is already in game or not. I'll let you guys know as fast as possible. If Our the Dog becomes a meaty character that counters Odin, I will rage quit. Very unlikely. Oh, look at this guy. Ricardo makes me comfortable. We'll have Ricardo back soon. Please save MSF. You should be community manager for MSF. Yeah, I don't think that will ever happen. I've seen no actions yet from Pathfinder, but I hope he's already working with them. So we'll see what's gonna happen. We'll see. We need more talks about the yellow being better. The yellow being better than the whites. Bro, like whites are trash. I cannot eat the whites from the egg. I'm not sure if you're trying to reference something else. Paki, you should probably apologize to Boylan for saying the only things we know. but I mean, I said it. I sent a message to Boylan. I sent a message to Boylan like now, a few hours ago, saying that I completely support him. And if he needs help with the receipts being dropped, that I only care about the truth. I only care about the truth. And when there are people in the community misconstruing the truth and saying things that are absolutely false, and working in the background to destroy channels and make drama, then I cannot support that. So the remarks I made, they were depreciative in a way, but I mean, at the end of the day, he can do whatever he wants with his body. That's what I believe with other people as well. He can, if he wants to do something with the meat scepters, it's up to him. Like some people want to put vaccines in their body, it's up to them. Just don't tell other people what to do with your own body, right? I think that's how it should work. It's like pregnant woman, right? You're not going to tell them to have or to not have certain procedures of deletion. Oh my god, we are walking on eggshells right now. I appreciate the insight from content creator on this drama, because I'm sure you had interactions with everyone. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem, is that the behind the scenes is just it's a snake pit. It's absolutely a snake pit. This is a livelihood for most of us, at least for me it is, and I take it very seriously, and that's why these misconstructions of the truth are very important, and they are not acceptable. David, they need to make Gore's ability to remove charges unresistible. Yeah, it's like the ultimate of Thanos. It needs to be unresistible. It doesn't even make sense to be resistible. So what happens is that for each buff that Thanos tries to remove, it is resistance checked. And even with these new stats, once again, even with these new stats, This is very high focus for the standard we had in the past. It's just not enough, because once again, if you're facing characters with defense up, or if this character has offense down, it has a flat line 50% reduction, and that's why his focus still sucks. Like, they really did, they really just didn't understand what they were doing. And that's why these new characters and the MSF stats 3.0 is such a failure, because it does not scale properly the way they think it does. Music for Ascend, I was able to unlock Gore. I should begin him. I should being him or Silver Surfer for Pocket Dimension. You have to use whichever characters you have available. Whichever 3 characters or 5 you have available, use them. The more you use, the better. What do you think about the training materials that are available for free-to-play players? Right now, I don't know the situation for the free-to-play players training materials. But what I always said is buy this as often as you can, because it's very important. At least once or twice a week, you need to buy one of these. I'm not sure if the amount of training materials you get are still significant, but this is definitely something you should buy on a consistent manner. Okay, let's see what's up here. Red Stars Blitz, Orb Assault, and War Season has started. Okay. Arkan with a follow, thank you very much. Welcome back. Damage hasn't changed. He has 500k base damage, but with 270 multiplier. Yeah, that's another thing, is that they increase the base damage and the multiplier stays relatively low. So once again, it doesn't affect the way they think it does. Which once again, it's concerning, because it seems like Scopely don't understand their mechanics. The same math in terms of damage, health and armor. Yeah, but the problem is that if you have a character with defense down, you are still destroying them. So EGT is walking passive. Yeah. How did PP win the last CC Crucible? Did the community Crucible already happen? I'm not sure if that already happened or not. Arkham, welcome back. They reverted the teal orbs. Yes, they reverted it and they made it bugged. They reverted back to the same amount, but it was giving less gear or less orbs or something. Falcon, how are you doing today? AVLA, what's up, guys? Oh, I mean, I'm very behind on the messages. I'm gonna try to catch up fast. What's MSF drama happening? Just got here. It's about data mines and envoys trying to control the information and trying to shut down people that have been doing data mines while they don't do any work. They just try to cash in from other people's work. Even from Quick Draw. That is not a content creator even. How ready are you for Dark Dimension 8? I'm not ready at all. I have like 6 characters, I think. I'm not ready at all. The amount of ions I'm getting is just not enough. So I have a Vulture, I have Apocalypse, I have Black Knight, I have Mephisto, and I almost have Thanos. So I have a wide variety of them. I have the things to apply, I just don't have the specific amount of ions that is necessary. Which I was not expecting that. But it seems like it's going to be the case. So for City, I have all the pieces for each of them, except for Lizard. But then I don't have the ions to apply it. Big deck, are Annihilators good at 3 stars? Depends on what you are trying to achieve. Good at 3 stars is a very strong term. They can do things at 3 stars, but good is definitely a strong word. So Thanos, endgame, good, just not better than Gladiator. Gladiator is more reliable. Thanos is kind of floppy. Sometimes he can be nice, but he has way more ways to fail than Gladiator. In terms of mechanics, Thanos' mechanics can fail in all kinds of different ways. Or he doesn't apply the stun, or he applies the stun but doesn't apply the trauma, or he doesn't apply the expose because it also gets resisted, or he does not clear the buffs, or he doesn't turn in winds because the enemies don't have a vulnerability, or he doesn't have enough health and he dies. So there are multiple ways how Thanos can fail, while this is not the same for Gladiator. Gladiator on his own can hold very well, and Gore and Thanos have multiple factors have multiple points of failure. So yeah, I thought Annihilators would be easy choice for Dark Dimension 7, but they seem okay. Yeah, so Thanos is good because he generates ability energy for the other characters, but he's not like must have. He helps a lot, but he's not must have. Gore is a nothing burger for Dark Dimension 7. It's pretty much pointless. And Gladiator is good because he's bio, and you might not have enough bio characters to get up. So that's pretty much it. You have any openings for your alliance yet? I messaged you on Discord. I think we are still full. I think we are still full. At least no one warned me that they are leaving. And hopefully that will not happen. I really hate when people leave without saying anything. It's very problematic. We're not gonna tell people that they are... yeah, exactly, yeah. When Heartgrave called people subhuman for not having $20 to spend in the game, that was very concerning. Vaccines are fine 90% of the time. Anti-vax stuff online was found to be only 13 accounts spreading it. So it's all kinds of things. It's true that most of the vaccines we have, most of the normal vaccines, they are fine, but there are a lot of experimental vaccines that are not fine. If you research about what's going on in Africa, where they are testing like vaccines against Ebola and stuff like that, it's not working out. So that's the thing, like a lot of stuff is still experimental, and some people are being used as lab rats, but no one really cares about that. Afinal de contas, qual é o real problema? É ciúmes, é porque ele quer ganhar dinheiro à conta dos outros, ele ataca as pessoas com raiva e não sabem o que é que está a dizer, ele não mete esforço nenhum em fazer trabalho nenhum, ele quer beneficiar do trabalho dos outros, e ele anda para aí a dizer mentiras nas costas e estar a arranjar complôs com a empresa, e pronto, e agora as pessoas estão a começar a atacá-lo porque é o que ele está a fazer, e ele estava a tentar atacar o Boilan quando o Boilan não fez nada de errado. VHS Rogue, welcome back. Arkham01, how are you guys doing today? Milestone points for the free claim. Yeah, this is something that I mentioned. I thought it was wrong, but I don't see anyone talking about it, alright? The free claim with 100 points. Why? Why only 100 points? The event requires like 250,000, and they are giving us 100 points for the milestones. It's quite hilarious. Oh, I was not even sure if I collected mine. But that's another problem. Would you core for Gore or Thanos? I would core for Thanos. Gore is absolutely not essential for anything. He can be useful against like Black Knight with Hive Mind, but it's like one match. Like, yeah. So what's the deal with this? Why no one from the envoys or the player's voice? Why no one is talking about this shit? Why only 100? The event requires like 250,000. There is no leaderboard, so there is no reason for them to only give 100 points to players as a free claim. Tormento Todd, welcome back. Just got out of work. Also saw the Boilan video. A lot of drama. Yeah, and we might have even more drama in the future, Because, once again, Dorky Dad said that he has receipts against Boylan, that Boylan is lying or something. Or maybe he has receipts against Tauna. That would be even more problematic. But some people out there also have things to say against him. So, if he really wants to walk this path, it's not gonna end up well for him. Happy Sunday. This ain't a church, it's MSF. Surai Patel, what's up? Would you recommend for Cosmic? I still recommend Val, Photon, Kang, Gladiator, and Thanos. I think those would be like the 5 characters I would recommend, because they still have huge value on different teams in Alliance Wars and Cosmic Crucible, so I think that would be the best way to go about it. In the showcase, for them, almost lost a couple of times. So yes, it seems like a skirmisher on Thanos. If you are a free-to-play player, if you want to take advantage of Thanos, it might be important him as a skirmisher, because he's really failing to do anything. Once again, I mentioned this last stream, I'm going to mention again. You can use him as a striker to rewind the enemies, as long as you are not facing enemies that are immune to vulnerabilities. I saw some recommendations, I think it's from Dulum or whatever. Dulum is another piece of, I apologize, but he's another piece of shit content creator. He's also part of the Circle Jerk with Dorky Dad and Violet Flying and so on. And he was telling people to put Raider on Thanos, but once again, remember that Thanos and Thanos team, and where you use Thanos, most of the time, they are immune to vulnerabilities. So why are you going to use him as a Raider if your enemies are immune to vulnerability? Why would you do that? They are immune to vulnerability and you're going to give him Raider to give more vulnerabilities, or what? What's the point? Because he does not have any crit mechanics for Raider. So what's the point of Raider? So are you going to use him as a skirmisher so he can actually land the stun? If you are on a situation where you can apply vulnerabilities, like Dark Dimension, then Striker is better because you can turn rewind the enemies by 10%. And if you are punching up, if you feel like your character is dying, you can also consider him a Fortifier to keep him alive. Those are the recommendations, and you need to understand like the context of the recommendations, because you're gonna make mistakes like this, right? You're gonna, oh, I'm gonna use him as a Raider. Oh yeah, everyone is immune to vulnerability. Oh, there we go. So useless. And that's why, like, giving isolate recommendations, you can not just go and say shit, because there are consequences, and certain attacks will fail if you have the wrong isolate. So it's something that people look down upon, like it's something, oh, it's very easy. Now we have all kinds of people giving isolate recommendations, and they are just saying shit because they don't understand what they are saying. Game is Aleatory, welcome back. I got 42 tunes ready for Dark Dimension 8. Wow, that's crazy. Falker in our alliance, I think he's almost ready for Dark Dimension 8. We were talking about him allowing me to play Dark Dimension 8 for him. I'm not sure if this is something I want to see for me to run his account. It's not something I support. I do not support account sharing. But it would be a good insight if you guys want to see. If you still agree with this, like I'm not gonna say, oh, give me your account to do content, because it's up to him. You are already 100% ready. Okay, so there we go. I send you a picture on Discord of my annihilators. Okay, let's take a look. Is it somewhere? Is it on the general chat on Discord?
Come on, man.
Oh, yikes. Yikes, big annihilators. Oh, look at these annihilators. So this is my concern. This is my concern. Marvel Strike Force is not a gacha game. And that's why the situation right now with the game is so bad. Because they are acting like Marvel Strike Force is a gacha game, where you can have characters being released through loot boxes, and then you are gating content based on having those characters unlocked. And it does not make sense. If it is a gacha game, then you cannot gatekeep the content behind certain characters. And if it's not a gacha game, you cannot, once again, if you want to gate the content behind certain characters, you need to have official free-to-play release methods that guarantee the character. That's pretty much it. That's why what CRUCIBLE is doing right now, it's beyond terrible. Like this right here, it's not acceptable. Gladiator was released so long ago, and it's still not unlocked. So as you guys can see, and this is not just the case of Ricardo Santos. It's the case. Some people in the previous stream, like 5 or 6 people, said that they were in the same situation. They don't have any characters yet unlocked.
Why the hell would I take a test?
The ISO 8 for Annihilators. I have to make a video about it. I'm using God as a skirmisher. Thanos might also be suggested as a skirmisher. Gladiator, definitely a fortifier. Oh, look at this guy. What does my hair smells like? So, Ultimus, I like him as a striker because of the mind control he does and the ability block he does with his basic. Silver Surfer, I use him usually as a skirmisher, so he has more focus to remove charges. But you can use him as a striker if your other team can apply vulnerabilities and if you can remove buffs. Otherwise, you can make him a healer just to make sure that he's healing the other allies. Silver Surfer is a lot of his other character that you can use him as whatever you want. The only characters that I think that isolate matter is really Thanos, Gore, and Gladiator. Gladiator, you need to keep him alive, and these other two losers, you really want them to do their abilities, right? And it seems like they don't have the focus to use their abilities. Merlin, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the chat. GMP72, no one is mentioning that you can vote every day for the Envoy Crucible contest. Is that the case? You can vote every day? What? You can vote every day? I didn't know about that. Holy shit, you can vote every day. Benny West Side, let's go. Wow, that's a big deal. I didn't know about this. And I agree with you, I have never seen anyone talking about this. Good point. Guys, go vote again. It seems like you can vote more than one time. Gore is good for the Gladiator passive. Yeah, you need to have at least 3 characters to activate some of their passives, so it's important, yes. War Season rewards are in. Awesome, let's go. Let's collect our billions of gold. 607, welcome back. How are you doing today? Happy Sunday, guys. I hope you guys had a good weekend within what's possible. Let's get our billion gold. So there we go. 15 million gold. Thank you very much. That's why, like, if you are top 100 with your alliance, putting more effort might not pay out. You are stressing out, you are doing all these things, and you're gonna get the same rewards anyway, or the difference is just minuscule and is not worth competing over. Problem with Thanos endgame right now is crits. Crits is bugged on him. How are crits bugged on him? He has multiple problems, not just that one, but I don't know exactly what's going on there. Milk Duds just got in. What's the drama? So the drama going on right now is between this guy, Porcupad, and Boilon, and also Tauna. Because there are the data mines. There is the drama with the data mines. Because the CRUCIBLE puts information in the game, and if you data mine the game, you might have slightly advantage of some information in the game. And Dorky Dad and Valley Flying and also Mr. Artgrave, but Mr. Artgrave is gone, so forget about him. But Dorky Dad and Valley Flying, they get very, very angry that other people have information up front. This is a big problem for them because they want to cash in as much as they can, and they don't like that other people have advantages. But at the same time, they don't put any work or any effort. It's very, very easy to data mine. It's very, very easy. And anyone can do it. So if they want this information up front, they can do it themselves. According to Boylan and to Tauna, data mining does not break their NDA. So anyone can do it. I can do it. QuickDraw does it. Other people in the community do it. You don't need a 500 IQ to do it. People with half a brain can data mine. It's very, very simple. But the fact of the matter is that we have, once again, Dorky Dad, Valley Flying, and Heartgrave. I'm name dropping them because these were the envoys they mentioned, Boylan and Tauna. You can see here in the comments many times being mentioned, and he confirms that it's the case. So you can see multiple times throughout the. You can see here again multiple comments, and Boylan confirms that this is the case. That they are trying to compromise the livelihood of other people while they don't put any work. They don't put any work. They try to capitalize on the work of other data miners, and they don't give any credit. They don't do any beneficial. It's not good. It's not good. And now Dorky Dad said that he has receipts to show against Boylan. So this might be just the first episode of many with this back and forward, and the situation might get worse for if he's gonna follow this path, it's gonna be worse for him. So we'll see what's gonna happen in the next few days, because there are people with actually receipts against him, and it's not gonna look good. I have been away for a few months. Dark Dimension 8, yes, yeah. They made Dark Dimension 8 limited by ISO 8 rather than gear. So this was the new way for them to release Odin. Some people like it, some people don't really like it, so yeah. Falker, I go sleep and wake up with Odin. Sounds good, sounds good. Be careful not to get banned account sharing. Yeah, so that's my problem. I'm against the account sharing, because I think people should do their own work and enjoy the game on their own way. But we have the envoys doing this. We have the envoys buying accounts. We have the envoys trafficking accounts. Sometimes even with the credit card numbers associated with them. And it creates all kinds of problems. And Scopely has turned a blind eye to it. So I guess it's not going to be a problem to do that. Make a group call similar to how Taco Battery Bill. Yeah, we could do that. So it could be, I think that could be cool. Yeah, that's true. Like in the terms of service, so they are talking about breaking NDA. In the terms of service in the game, it says no account sharing. So Boylan is doing something that is legal. Dorky Dad is doing something that is illegal. He's breaking the terms of service. Boylan was not breaking his NDA. So we have the situation. That's the truth of the matter. You need 3 annihilators for a Shattered Dimension. Yes, that's true. 4 shards away from unlocking Gladiator. Oh, yikes. Almost there, a little lazy. Hopefully today. I'm stuck on the first node of Global Dark Dimension 7. It's really hard. Almost done. The Weaver node. So the Weaver node, you just have to stun her. She has very little health. So stun her, ability block her, and you'll be fine. As soon as Weaver drops, you just have to hard focus on her. If you guys want, I have videos ready for Dark Dimension with like the full compilation of the run. I can drop all of them. It's like 5 videos with a full run. And you guys can use it as a guide to deal with those characters. We missed out on a good point, of course. Yeah, so once again, guys, make sure you go to the Marvel Strike Force website and you can vote multiple times on this bullshit and get the 75 energy and the 75 power cores. So if you have not done it today, do it, and do it as often as you can. My lighters look exactly the same. 3 still locked. Yeah, that's a big problem. Well, if they give a straight white man a passive versus a dark LGBT and identify as a woman... Yikes, okay. I already voted 5 times. Yeah, I didn't know about this. This like counter one or Reddit said 2 days ago. Yes. Nick Curtis. You can vote for all of them. I only have Gladiator because I bought an offer for $10, but I don't have God of Thanos. Yeah, it's a big problem. You need 3 of them to complete the Shattered Dimension. And even with 3 of them, you might require multiple attempts in order to run through it. Stone Avengers, how are you doing? Welcome back. How are you doing today? Let's play the game. Yeah, we're gonna play soon. Let's take a quick look at the offers, just to see what's up. Chris Butcher, what's up? Welcome back. I don't understand the drama with Boylan talking about data mines, but it's not a big deal. You might get preview of characters and nothing more. The problem is the other envoys. They don't want anyone to data mine, or if they want to data mine, the people that put the work in data mining, this is what the envoys want. Look, this is what Valley Flying and Orchid wants. If Boylan data mines or I data mine, I have to give the information to Mr. Dorky Dad and Mr. Valley Flying so they can make their videos first because they are envoys. Once again, they put zero work. So they want other people to do the work for them, put it on a silver platter for them, feed them up their ass. They can do videos about it, profit, and then only after the people that actually made the work for the data mines. Like I said, it's easy, but it's some work. It can take like 1 or 2 hours of your time. They want this on a silver platter up their ass, so after they can profit out of it, and only after you can make your own video. Without them putting any work. And if you do any videos, then you're gonna be shadow banned. You're gonna have the circle jerk attacking you and trying to cripple your channel, and other things like that. So they're absolutely in the wrong, and they are lazy. They don't want to learn new skills. Like I said, anyone with half of brain can learn how to data mine. It's very, very easy, but it can take up to 2 hours of your day. And you have to do it, you could do it like 2 or 3 times a week. Sometimes they drop some information or some data in the game, and then they drop data again. And sometimes they drop data and it has 0 value. So this is why it's so convenient for them to have other people data mining for them and feeding them everything with a silver platter, because sometimes you are data mining for literally buzzwords or something, which is the case. Should I do Diamonds Rescue? No. Don't put any resources into Rescue. I still haven't started Cosmic. Never mind Dark Dimension 8. Yeah, so in terms of Dark Dimension 8, right now this is the best time to gather ISO 8 Purple for Dark Dimension 8. After this first month of Dark Dimension 8 introduction, the amount of ISO 8 Purple is gonna drop quite a lot. So if you didn't get up any characters now, you're gonna get them up much slower in the future. And I'm not trying to shield, this is just what Scopely does. With Dark Dimension 7 it was the same thing. They give you a bunch of Crimson gear at the beginning, but then they really cut the Crimson gear for a long time. We know Scopely ignores when envoys break terms of service, but will 100% drop the hammer if you do. Yeah, exactly. Pegasus are finished. We need next week. Yeah, I'm not sure how fast they will release ORCHIS, but we'll see. Have Gladiator almost 4 stars, didn't core for him or anything, bad luck on Gore and Thanos. So that's the thing, is like, it's super unreliable which character you can get. You can even get a 100 for Thanos now and still not have Gladiator unlocked. Mario Silva, congratulations on your 100 shards for Thanos. Very important. Sack teams every nodes. Yes, that's the strategy we have been using. It's sack for Mystic and for Tech. Milk Duds. So Dorky Dad is being a pussy crybaby about it, even if it's not breaking any NDAs. Yes, yes, it's true. And the biggest problem is that Dorky Dad multiple times he has leaked shit by accident or by negligence. So it's kind of somewhat hypocritical that Boylan got removed from the envoy thing, and he's not. So that's the problem. Like, some people are acting out of work, acting out of dedication, spending their time to do stuff for the community, while other people are leaking stuff by negligence and no consequences. Nothing really works. Yeah, it kind of tech. You can kind of do tech easily, but other ones are somewhat problematic. Okay, let's take a look at the offers really quick, and then we'll do some Crucible. After the Crucible, I'll do the raids. We are doing difficulty 3, and I will show you the Mystic nodes. Now, I want to make a video about this, but I will tell you right away. I think they are changing how the raids work. Yesterday, I tried to apply exhaust. No, not exhaust. I tried to apply expose to Gore in the raids. It was not working. And on the previous days, it was working. So I'm not sure if they stealth nerfed or stealth boosted the nodes or not. But right now, for me at least, I'm not able to apply exposed, while I did apply exposed in the live streams. I have video footage of me applying exposed, and now it no longer works. So I'm not sure if they nerfed or boosted the nodes, but right now we have that problem. Also, Mobile Gamer uploaded a video ranking all the characters. He stopped at Elsa and started to think... Yeah, but Boylan also said that about Elsa, that Elsa was going to get a rework. But yeah, that's the problem. Like, they can soft leak with those actions. But that's a good point, Tormento Todd. That's a good point. An idea about the patch? The patch should be next week. No, the week after. The week after, not this week. The week after. We should maybe have some information within the next few days, but we should have some major data drop next week. I'll do the data mines to see if there is something going on there or not, and I'll let you know. Boomer, cause is funny, and some of the news. Then you for actually game knowledge. Thank you, man. Thank you. I watched one for event math and news. Boomer, cause. Thank you. Where is the Gleam Orb? The Gleam Orb was in the store. I'm not sure if the Gleam Orb is still in the store. It was for $15. You could get the gold skin for Black Knight, 6 million gold, and also some purple Isolate. It was a small amount of purple Isolate. Was it worth it? Overall, you are like paying $5 for the skin. It's better than other offers that they had in the past for skins. Still 0 shards on Captain Butter. Yeah, Captain Butter, if you guys didn't unlock him, is not going to be able to unlock anytime soon. So yeah, the good thing is that all the offers are skippable. This store is not for you and me. This store is just for whales. Most of the things here are like, for example, these orbs. This is absolute garbage. This is the same trash orbs that you get for $5. You could get 100 shards, yeah, but this is like, right now, this store is a drugstore for Krakens or a casino. you have you can look at this store with two faces, or it's a drugstore where it's your dealer, it's going to supply with you with the high you need for your MSF experience, or it's the casino where you can buy these shit orbs and try to get a dopamine spike by getting like 10 shards or something like that. This store is not for light spenders. This store is not made to entice free-to-play players to buy something. It's just not the case. The resources they give are absolutely ridiculous. The prices are absolutely ridiculous, and it is what it is. It's pointless. Like, it's absolutely pointless to look at this store. But maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing. A lot of people in my previous videos have been saying that they buy the passes and that's it because there is nothing else worth it. And even buying the passes, they might start cutting down because how the company has been acting in the past month and a half. I like Raider on Thanos endgame. Oh, the striker will really matter in Dark Dimension. Absolutely will matter, VNM. I think Gladiator Kit is about to expose. Yeah, so, but if he's below 50%, you can still apply expose to him. And now the expose is no longer working. And it should work, because it says if he's below 50, he still gets the expose. If this character is one more Annihilator allies, he's immune to expose and vulnerability, but only if he's above 50% health. 50% or more. And in raids, on the first few days, you could apply expose to him if you use the Mephisto basic, and now it no longer works. So, or they changed how this kit works, and now it's like 60% or something. Or, I don't know. It definitely has yellow health, and you cannot apply the expose to him. So, unless yellow health means 50%, it doesn't make sense. I think 50% it has to be green. But who am I? I'm dyslexic. Okay, let's see who we are facing today. Medicus. Okay, cool. Medicus. I don't know who he is. It's called Common Sense, says Andrew Post. Obviously, the company is not going to want an envoy release that information. But it's on the test server. It's not on the test server, it's on the live server. It's part of the data mines. Like, it's just something that is common with every game. World of Warcraft gets data mines information, Raid Shadow Legends, Dragon Ball, all mobile games have videos about data mining. All games, like even what Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is not exactly a live server, and it also has videos with data mines, with assets that were not used or things that are in the game but are not fully working yet. So once again, data mining does not break NDA. But it's not about NDA. At the end of the day, it's not about NDA. It's about that people want to profit of other people's work, and they don't want others to have an advantage, while at the same time, they don't put any work. So, yeah. LOL, decent value in this game is the passes. Yeah, that's the only thing of really decent value. If I was not doing content, I'm not sure even sure if I would buy the characters. Because unlocking the characters early right now gives you very little value. Though characters only matter if they're at 7 yellow, so you can get diamonds on them. Beyond that, getting a character early, but just to be at 3 stars, it brings you very little benefit. Those orbs got me Gladiator, more shards than the offers. Oh, then you got very lucky. After I calculated that buying the passes is $1,000 a year, I was kinda... Maybe I will look for raid characters or something. Yeah, so I mean... Buying the passes, it's like smoking, or if you have like some soft addiction, right? Smoking or drinking beer or whatever. It's some disposable income that gives you some advantage in the game. And you have to see it as smoking or drinking. It's just the way it is. So it's true that at the end of the year it's going to be like $1,000 or something, but I mean, that's pretty much for everything, these soft addictions that we have. Okay, let's see. Garius, what's up? How are you doing? Should I consider Gear Tier 19 on Iron Man for a legendary section? Ooh, that's a very difficult question. That's a very difficult question. Iron Man, right? He's no longer trash. He's no longer trash, but he's not great either. He's no longer trash, but he's not great either. In Cosmic Crucible and even in Alliance Wars, you can get some minor benefit out of him, but he's very expensive. He requires 5 sets of mini uniques. And in my opinion, his kit it's still not worth the 5 sets of mini uniques. It's like with Dr. Octopus. Dr. Octopus, in my opinion, makes sense because you are getting a new character. You are getting Shocker that gives major value to your gameplay. And I still don't see Iron Man doing this. He is way too dependent on Hank Pym. Without Hank Pym, Iron Man is still kind of garbage. So that makes him quite unreliable. So I would say no. He's definitely better, but Crimson Gear for him is just way too much. Way too much. You can get up Lady Deathstrike, Hank Pym, and a few other characters, and Scientist Supreme with the price of Iron Man. It is very expensive. And gamma radiation is also not something you want to spend often. Still at 20 out of 100 shards for Gore, really trash orbs. Oh man, that's really terrible. Spend too much on drinking already. Yeah. You can only have one soft addiction, right? Sometimes I spend on chocolate and MSF. Sometimes people spend on drinking. Yeah, but you cannot have like 5 of these soft addictions. I hear Duarte needs some more cowbell. What is cowbell? I don't know what that means. What beats AF in room 1? What is AF? Alpha Flight? This team beats Alpha Flight very easily. Alpha Flight, you can beat it with this team. Super easy. This one. This team destroys Alpha Flight. They don't even get a turn. Doc Ock is much better. Yeah, absolutely. AVLA, I have decided that I'll only buy battle passes from now on. There is no point on getting new characters. Scopely does whatever they want with us, and they don't even use any lube. Absolutely true. That's the problem. Like, if they would be nice to the community, I'm sure that people would not have any problem unlocking the characters early and contributing more to the game financially. But it's not the case. They are treating us with absolutely no lube. It's like they're using sandpaper as condoms. And of course, people don't want that, right? It's like we are being raped. It's literally like we are being raped. And that's why I call them psychopaths or sociopaths, because they have no social skills. They think that we are just cows for them or walking wallets, and they can just do whatever they want, mistreat us, disrespect us, and that's just unacceptable. The fact that we have people like Ricardo Santos, Sinpool, many people in the chat right now that still don't have any of these characters unlocked, and they were released almost a month ago, it's a big problem. It shouldn't be like this. Once again, if this was a gacha game where the content is not gated by behind certain characters, that's fine. Because once again, the content is not gated behind certain characters. But it's not the case. It's the opposite. It's Marvel Strike Force. The content is all locked behind games. The content is all locked behind certain characters. Next pocket dimension, you need the Illuminati, you need Annihilators. If you don't have 3 Annihilator characters, at minimum gear tier 17, maybe higher, you will not be able to participate in Shattered Dimension. If you don't participate in Shattered Dimension, you cannot participate to the full extent or just minimum extent on the next week event. So multiple things are related with the characters being unlocked, and that's just not acceptable. Just not acceptable. Once again, Marvel Strike Force is not a gacha game. If you want it to be a gacha game, then you cannot keep your content behind certain characters, especially new characters. Having legendary events, that's fine because it's a recurring event, but if you have a time-limited event and you need these specific characters, then that's just something that is not acceptable. I don't get that cowbell reference. On all the Saturday Night Live skit, more cowbell, super funny. Oh, there is a video for me to watch. I cannot watch it because I'll get copyright strike. But I'll watch it after the stream to get the reference. So yeah, in Marvel Strike Force, this cannot happen. In Marvel Strike Force, this cannot happen because, once again, the content is locked behind having the characters unlocked. So you cannot have the characters coming out of loot boxes with a 1% chance of unlocking the character. Unless they are raining us with orbs, and even if they are raining us with orbs, that's not how mathematics work. Even if you give us 1000 orbs, it's more likely that we will unlock the character, but it's still possible that we will not unlock the character. So yeah. And then we also have the player's voice defending this, which is unacceptable as well. And they said that this will not be the free-to-play event, and then they said they were testing a lot. Yeah, so there is no free-to-play event. They already confirmed there will be no free-to-play event. So just forget about it. It worked. Okay, awesome. Glad the team worked against Alpha Flight. Okay, I'll watch it after the stream, because if I play it now, I'm gonna get copyright strike, and that's something I cannot afford. Then you got Ares and Captain Britain. Yeah. That's another thing that is separating the people. Is that that's another thing, right? Is that we are separating the people, the haves from the have-nots. Some people have all annihilators, and you can do a lot of things with them on defense. And some people have Captain Britain, which is a major asset in Alliance Wars and Crucible as well. And then you have people that do not have, and they will not have throughout the next 6 months plus. So that's another major problem as well. But if those characters are not required for certain content, that's fine. But it's just something that is still hard to swallow, right? Some people have, some people don't have. It's something that is hard to swallow because, once again, it's more based on the haves and the have-nots than, oh, I have this great idea and I have this skill and I can do whatever with these characters. When do you think they will actually drop Dark Dimension 8? Very soon, very soon. 8 out of 25. Yeah, maybe 2 weeks max. 2 weeks max. Odin is already in game. So we might have like a calendar to celebrate quote unquote Dark Dimension 8, but that's pretty much it. Counter for Hive Mind Sus in room 2. I always use Cabal against that team. I always use Cabal with Emma Frost and Zemo. Zemo has to be a raider. Zemo has to be a raider. But yeah, that's usually the counter I use. Cabal plus Zemo and Emma Frost against Hive Mind with a Scroll. Shazi, what's up? Welcome back. Can you please tell me how to defeat Ares Sasquatch Annihilators in room 5? Ares Sasquatch Room 5, that's the room where the buffs get removed. Which teams do you still have available? I need to know which teams you have available. That's not a common team on defense, so I need to know what you have available. For new Pocket Dimension, who should I bring for Illuminati? You have to bring all the new characters, so Hank Pym and Shuri for sure. You could bring the Mr. Fantastic, because he gives assist. Black Bolt is good in Crucible, and Iron Man is mostly good everywhere else. You kind of want to bring the all 5. You want to bring 5 of them, the free-to-play ones. But the ones that you want to prefer is Hank Pym, Shuri, Mr. Fantastic for the assists, Iron Man for the energy. In the case of Pocket Dimension, Iron Man is preferable over Black Bolt because Black Bolt only does damage and Iron Man gives you energy. So he would be preferable. I guarantee people will bitch about not having enough purple ions. Yeah. The major problem right now that I'm having, it's not the pieces. It's not the gear, right? It's not the pieces. The 3 pieces, I have most of them. It's the ions that you need to equip the gear. Iron Man, Hank Pym, yeah, absolutely. That video of Boilan really changed my view on the envoys. Yeah, it's something that I always said people thought I was saying out of jealousy because I was jealous of them. It's not the case. Like, I'm not jealous of anyone. But there are a lot of things happening in the background. And some of these envoys, they are just fake beyond belief. And I'm happy that Boilan exposed this situation. We'll see if there are further developments because we had Orchid saying that he has receipts against Boilan, so let's see those receipts. Now I'm very curious about it. Let's see what this guy has on defense. So he has Annihilators with Super Scroll, okay. We already know how to beat these. Even that this team is massive. Extreme with Dormammu, Hive Mind with Black Knight, Mephisto with Spider Society, Infinity Watch, and then... what is this? Mercs for Mana with Alpha Flight. Okay. So this is fine. This is fine. This one, I have to see what I have left. This one should be fine. And this one, I have to see what I have left. Because, yeah, this guy definitely has some big characters. Like Gladiator at 6 red. Well harder. Well harder, you peasant. And he has less TCP than me. Yikes. Yeah, but he's definitely a bigger spender than I am. Most of the things, I just buy the passes and one of the cheaper offers just to get the pictures. 300k ions, yeah. The ions are really causing a lot of problem. When I see ions, I hear... I also don't get that reference. Apocalypse, Old Man Logan, Cabal, Superior 6, New Warriors, Sig Defenders. Okay, so when you face Annihilators, you want to use Kang. You want to use Kang because Kang can, depending on the size, of course, depending on the size, Kang can clap the cheeks of Gladiator. Kang can clap the cheeks of Gladiator, and that will allow you to push Gladiator below 50, and then you can apply vulnerabilities and rewind to them. So you want to use some kind of hybrid team with Masters of Evil. You could even use the full team depending on the size they have. So you use Kang to push Gladiator below 50, and then you can rewind them and pretty much full nuke them. depending on which enemies you are facing, you could consider bringing your Doctor Doom with your Masters of Evil, just to make sure you have a second plan, right? Second plan. Where will you use Illuminati in CC? I have Illuminati on defense. I have my Illuminati on defense. I made a video about CC defense. I'm not sure if you guys saw it, because I posted 2 videos at the same time. Maybe people didn't get the notifications. Oops. But yeah, I posted my defense. I actually changed my defense since then, but it's somewhat similar to this. And yeah, I use my Illuminati breaking apart on defense, just to confuse people. How long will Annihilators be useful in Arena? Not very long, not very long. Because as soon as Odin comes to the game, I'm not sure if Annihilators are still going to be important. Because Odin together with Apocalypse and Mephisto, it might just be too much for them to handle. And because you need 3 of them at the same time for them to be somewhat relevant, it's going to be complicated. Gladiator and Thanos might still be useful with Odin, Mephisto and Apocalypse, but the other ones will definitely drop off in terms of value. No reference? Oh, I see, okay. Erna Milky, what's up? How is the baby doing? I saw it uncopy your defense with a few tweaks. Yeah, so last week that defense, it gave me an insane amount of wins. The match I lost, I still got 4 defensive wins, and the other matches I had like 6 and 8 defensive wins, which is quite a lot. You should never try to mirror. Mirror, it always goes worst for you. It's not good to mirror Annihilators. You should, as much as possible, avoid to mirror, unless you are punching down. If you are punching down because you have more eyes await or something, that's something to consider, but watch out. First time all seasons of CC will be using... I have not... So did the Crucible, the Envoy Crucible already happen? I don't know the new rules yet. I have been using Mercs for money on offense, because I think they are very powerful on offense. So I'll keep using them like that. Apocalypse, Old Man Logan, Cabal, Superior 6. So these are the characters you have against Annihilators. Superior 6. You could easily counter them with Apocalypse and Superior 6. Apocalypse stops the Gladiator from having the safeguard, so you can use your Superior 6 to mass rewind them and shutting them down. You could also use Secret Defenders. They are fast enough, but you have to use Apocalypse. If you want an easy way out against Annihilators, Apocalypse is your answer. On offense? Oh yeah, on offense, yeah, I agree. Swagged out, what happened? Why are you saying that? What happened? Cabal Kang, Absorbing Man is hard counter to Annihilators. Yeah, it's just an expensive counter. What's your Annihilator sus counter? Is the team that Lord Richard just said. Cabal plus Kang and Absorbing Man. It's just an expensive counter. Okay, let's do the Crucible. Dumb decisions. Decisions about what? Bob, I got a guy with a SD, Jessica Jones in room 6. What does she add to the team? Very little, to be honest, very little. So Jessica Jones, she gives a little bit more resistance, to city allies, but it's a small amount, like it's insignificant. Jessica Jones gives a very small amount of extra resistance. I tried it myself in like 4 seasons ago or 5 seasons ago. She doesn't do much. If it was on room 4, if Jessica Jones was with SD on room 4, that would be somewhat interesting. Because Black Cat would use her stun, and then Jessica Jones would give them full energy again. But on room 6, she doesn't do anything. Okay, so let's do this Crucible, and then we are going to do the raids. Like I said, I think they stealth buff the raids, so we'll double check again. What is this? Oh yeah, oh man, it's late. It's late already. Okay, let's open these orbs. Let's see if you are lucky. Or we'll do seed theory. If you are on a good seed, we'll try to open the orbs. If not, we'll open it a little bit later. So we are looking for a Deadpool or a castle in the middle, or a gold drop on the left side. And you're going to open 8 orbs. And if you get something good, we get it. We'll open the orbs. If not, we'll skip. Yeah, it seems like it's not a good seed. Okay, so skip. And we'll try later. Okay, so Medicus. So we are back for the last season of we are back for the last week of season 9 in Cosmic Crucible. We are very close of the rank 250 to get some minuscule amount of extra rewards. But we're gonna try to win it anyway, just for pride. We are like Saiyans. Our main currency is pride. And today we are facing Medicus. Now, I'm not sure if this guy is a medic or not, but he's from Sigma. Sigma in the past was an alliance that was kind of wily. Right now, I don't know. He has pretty much the same TCP I have, but he has the Gold Apocalypse, which that means big boy spending. And his defense is quite stacked. Nothing way too crazy. He already has 5 yellow stars, 5 red stars, Thanos with Crimson Gear, Purple Eyes Await. He has X-Men with Dormammu, still annoying. Then Hive Mind with Black Knight Fortifier. 3 diamonds on Black Knight, so definitely big boy spending. Then we have Mephisto in room 4 with Spider Society for some reason. Infinity Watch at miserable levels, but this team, even at low levels, they are still problematic. And then we have Mercs for money with Dakan, Panapool with diamonds, and Alpha Flight, which is not a huge problem, but we'll see how it goes. A few of these teams we have faced in the past, and they are sort of easy to deal with. But maybe we'll get some surprises, because these teams are quite big, so let's see what happens. One second. Bob, new warriors should clap them. Depends of the size of your new warriors. Depends of the size. If you know the proper position for new warriors, they should clap them, yes. Unless you get very unlucky with the resistance of the characters. Onda, GDM, boa noite, tudo bem? The guy I'm facing has 134 million TCP in his account. I have 72 million. I'm laughing but angry. Room 6. There is Spider Society. 2 out of time with Silver Surfer and Black Knight. 3 marks for money. Bishop and Phoenix. Yeah, so yeah, that's a big problem, is that people are not facing So I don't have a problem that CC works like this. I just wish there was a PvP game mode that is more fair, right? That you only face people of certain sizes. But once again, because of this jackpot loot box bullshit that they are trying to pull, it's gonna be more problematic because you might face people with 100 million TCP that don't have the new characters, or people with the 50 million TCP that have all the new characters maxed out. So TCP alone is not it's still not a good way to matchmaking players. Hive Mind shuts down all the extreme hybrids. Yes, yeah, I should have Hive Mind on offense. Room 4 is scary. I'm more scared with Room 3. 3 Diamonds Black Knight, it's definitely problematic. Scope really wants to remove free-to-play from the game. Yeah, it's a very bad decision for them if they go that path. Other games like Marvel Future Revolution have done that in the past, and now the game no longer exists. So yeah. And once again, like you have gacha games like Dragon Ball gacha games. They are doing billions of dollars per year of revenue because they support free-to-players. It's the opposite. They make free-to-players to have access to have all content, and this is the opposite. If you shit on your free-to-play players, your game usually doesn't go far. And Scopely has been, or Marvel Strike Force, Boundless, is staying around because they have been in this balance. They are like on a rope trying to balance themselves, but they really try to favor the whales over anyone else. And it's okay for them to favor the whales, but it's not okay for them to shit on free-to-play. And for the past month and a half, since we had the Illuminati, they non-stop have been shitting on free-to-play players. I'm not sure if the goal... This might be the goal. The goal might be to keep free-to-play players from the new raids, to keep new players away from the new raids, and to gate the ranking rewards for the milestones. But this is if this is their goal and it's the only thing that really makes sense, it's a terrible way to deal with the situation. They are trying to give us the cons of a gacha game, but with none of the pros. Absolutely. It will make spenders to spend more, but there are a lot of spenders that are cutting back. There are a lot of spenders that are really cutting back on spending. Because, and the biggest problem, we talked about this at the beginning of the stream. We're going to talk it about again. The biggest problem is that they thought that giving more stats to the characters would impact the meta. It's not impacting the meta as they expected. Because once again, even with 6 million health or even with 10 million health, if your characters have defense up or offense down or both at the same time, because defense up flatlines reduce the damage by 50%, and offense up, offense down, flatline reduces the damage by 50% as well. Even if the characters have the MSF stats 3.0, they are still going to they're gonna feel lackluster because the stats increase is not significant enough. And this is why 2 streams ago I was beating maxed out annihilators with gamma, and my gamma is not even that big. How is that possible? Because once again, Scopely is not understanding the mechanics. They try to clean the meta with these new MSF stats, and it's not the case. And the problem is that the whales, the spenders, that have these characters at 7 stars, they are getting disappointed because their characters are still getting destroyed. Because once again, Scopely or Boundless in their right mind, they don't understand their own mechanics, that a flatline 50% damage reduction and a flatline 50% attack reduction, even if you have very big stats, it will not impact the same way they think that it was going to be. But they tried. It was definitely good for a click. It was definitely good for them to bait whales, and I hope some of the whales understand what I'm trying to say and really consider next time they decide to spend. Like, some people always spend because they can afford like wasting thousands of dollars, but even as an advantage, you are not getting that advantage. Who should I purplize away assuming arena meta? You should use Gladiator. Gladiator purplize away, it's fine. And Thanos, you can purplize away him, but depends of the size. Right now, Thanos is really struggling with the focus. Utanak, welcome back. Won't whales get bored of fighting each other eventually? Oh no, the whales, so there are specific discords where the whales just trash talk each other all the time. They love that shit. They really love to trash talk and measure their dick against each other. Even Call of Duty mobile game is a gacha, but they make their money out of cosmetics and not paywall. Yeah. So this is, we also talked about this last week, and I apologize for repeating. This is what we talked about in terms of costumes. This costume is very low effort costume, very low effort. They cannot expect us to buy costumes when they put very low effort into them. This costume, in my opinion, looks great. Some people prefer this one from the MCU, which is fine. This one, some people might give like $5 or $10 for this. Not me, because I don't like it. But we have other costumes, like the costume for Captain Marvel. Let's see if we find Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is the perfect... and this guy, Captain Sam, in my opinion, the original skin is better. Captain Marvel is the worst example of trying to sell cosmetics. So this one is just a palette swap. It's just the colors that change. There is literally nothing about her clothes that change. It's just the colors. And then this skin, what's wrong with her face, bro? What's wrong with her face? Is this supposed to look like Brie Larson? Who made this? This is the face you don't want to see when you wake up in the morning after you woke up with a girl. Yikes! And they flatlined her. Oh, this has to be Brie Larson. Like, she's flatlined in the front and in the back as well. So this is a 1-for-1 model of Brie Larson. But what's up with the face? Yikes. So they cannot expect us to buy these costumes when the costumes are gross. They are disgusting. This one, it's lazy. It's just a color swap. Some people might prefer, that's okay. But how much would you give for a color swap of a costume? Like $5 or $2.50? Maybe $2. Maybe $2.50 I would give for a color swap because I like green. Maybe that will be the case. But these, like, you cannot expect me to pay $20 for these. And the other problem is that you use these characters so little. You use 3 times Captain Marvel. Use her 3 times per week in Alliance Wars. And even that, it's gonna be for like 2 minutes. So you are paying $20 for a costume on a character that you are going to use for a total of 6 minutes per week. It's nonsensical. So, or they have to develop game modes where you can use your favorite characters more often, and then you see more value on the skins, or they have to make the skins to look a lot better, or they have to make the skins a lot cheaper, especially when they have these lazy developments. But it's once again, it's their fault that they are not making any profit out of cosmetics. It's their fault. It's not our fault. It's their fault. If, once again, if I was Player's Voice, if I was Envoy, if I would work for Scopely, I have a ton of ideas on how they can increase their revenue without crippling the free-to-play players. There are ways to increase the revenue in Marvel Strike Force right now without crippling the free-to-play players, but this is the path that Scopely wanted. It's the lazy path, it's the low IQ path, it's the low effort path. Why are you stacking? I'm not stacking gold. I just don't have anywhere to spend gold. I don't have anywhere to spend gold. Oh man, I don't know how to read this name. Ina Trace. So I hope that helped, Ina Trace. I have slowed down with the spending. Yeah, so the whales, they got a little bit baited for Dark Dimension 8, but after you get up all your characters for Dark Dimension 8, you don't have to spend anymore. Golden Knight costume looks better than Golden Kang. Yeah, some golden characters look better than others. If Odin has 50% damage decrease while charged, take into account Super Scroll in the same team. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna work out. Secret Defender Strange still not released. Yeah, I mean, but Secret Strange or Doctor Strange's kit is still garbage. And that's another problem, is that they make skins for characters that have very trash kits. Like Sylvie. First off, the main model looks great. I really like this model. It does not matches the actress, which I wish it would match the actress. But bro, this skin, I don't know what's up with her face. Looks kind of weird as well. The forehead, it seems like she has butter on the forehead or something. Yeah, definitely not my favorite skin either. I prefer this one. But the problem is that they make kits or that only work in raids or something like that. And even in raids you can sim, so you're not gonna see the skin. So yeah, making skins for characters that are dead in the meta, like who cares? This guy looks great. This is what a skin should look like. If you want $10 for this is acceptable. Maybe some people would even pay $20 for this. This looks amazing. But he is not part of the meta. His kit is useless. So what's the point? Once again, all of these are consequences of Scopely's own actions. It's not the player's voice or the envoys or even the free-to-play players. It's none of them. All of these is Scopely actions, and I'm sure they have people there with the same ideas that I have for this. I'm not a genius by any means. It's like her face was on fire, and they... Yeah, maybe it's some acid attack. Maybe it's to represent acid attacks that are going on in Europe right now. 15% more damage reduction. No. It does not work like that. So how does the damage reduction is additive? How to say it? It's not additive. It's multiplied. How does it work? So let's imagine you have 1 million health, 50% damage reduction, 500,000 health. If you have additional 50% reduction, you have 250. So it's not like you have 100% damage reduction. It does not add up like that. It always multiplies by the result of the first reduction. So if you have 50% damage reduction, you go from 1 million to 500. If you have additional 50% damage reduction, you go from 500 to 250. Some games work in a different way, but here it seems like it works that way. I have missed something. Last couple of color. Yeah, they gave some points away for skins, but I don't know what happened. Okay, yeah, let's do the Crucible. Yikes. We are talking too much, not playing enough. I'm spending my 6,000 words per day just talking about the different stuff. Some skins are bugged, like Loki skin. Yeah, maybe that's the problem. Scopely should let people use gold, silver and dark promos. I have almost 70,000 dark promos. Yeah, I think they should allow us to convert into diamonds, but then they would introduce 5 diamonds and 7 diamonds as well. Cosmetics and ability effects can easily good way of profit. Whales will automatically buy to flex. Yes, I agree, absolutely. Maxed out Odin, 14 million. Yeah, but maxed out with diamonds. Maxed out with diamonds, not maxed out with 5 red stars. People will buy a strange skin for more than $20 if they... Yeah. But the problem is that the character has no use. So that's my problem. And that's the problem that other people would have. Yeah. Okay, let's play. So, today we're gonna face Medicus. Oh no, wait, I already did the introduction. Okay. Never mind, we already did the introduction. Okay, let's do... What is the obvious teams that we have to use? Oh, my phone is acting up. Let's... Okay, so Extreme with Dormammu. I'm gonna leave that for last. Scroll with the Isolate Purple and 1 diamond. Yikes. That's very scary. Then we have these Mofos over here. Okay. So I'm still gonna try to use the same counter we always use. We cannot... Okay, so we cannot use that other guy. We have to use the traditional team. Let's see if we have enough characters to deal with this. So we're gonna use this setup. This is room 6. So that should benefit us with Red Hulk. In terms of ISO weight, I think we are fine. Should I put Apocalypse next to her? I mean, it's just RNG at the end of the day. Okay, I'm gonna put like this. Let's put her like this. We want her to get attacked, but not that much. Okay, so we are on room 6. We are going to use the traditional team of Apocalypse, Red Hulk plus Bigfoot, Spider Weaver and Cable. We are facing Mercs for Money with the Alpha Flight. Let's see how it goes. We switched Weaver a little bit to the side just to see if she doesn't get like way too much splash damage. Usually this is not a problem since we are not using 2099. But we'll see. We'll see. Sometimes Old Man Logan does funny stuff. And I actually didn't even notice how big this guy was. Because, yeah, this guy is definitely a heavy spender. But we're gonna smash that other guy over there. Cool. Let's do the big thing with Apocalypse. And guess what? Oh wow, Old Man Logan has 1 diamond and Striker has a weight purple. That's some big boy Old Man Logan. But guess what? His characters are so big that it didn't even trigger the passive of this loser over here. So we're gonna just Falcon Punch Old Man Logan out of existence. And now we are going to stun this loser over here. Okay, he cannot do anything. We have the Charged Weaver. Let's rewind this panda back to China. Okay. And now Cable. We're gonna use the basic of Cable. Let's go. Cable is now charged. Let's freaking go. Cable is ready to spice up. Can you get a killing blow with Cable? Oh, he has Radar Eyes 08. Okay, let's see. Ah, okay, it was not enough to finish him off. No problem, no problem. Okay, goodbye for this guy. Spider Weaver now with their basic. We are taking way too many turns, which is not helpful, but at least we'll have all characters alive. Okay, here we go. Let's smash. Striker eyes 08 and it's over. Okay, easy. Easy exploit. How to beat Old Man Logan with diamonds. Maybe they should allow to share gear and dark promos with Alliance. You can dream about that. You can dream about that. It's possible in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes to small amounts. So I don't see a big problem with it in small amounts. And let's imagine that you put a limit per week. So yeah. Personally, I don't give a crap about cosmetics. Might pay $1. Yeah, exactly. So some cosmetics are easier to justify than others. And some people, they will never get baited by cosmetics. So yeah, I can relate to that. When can I buy the Gleam Orb again? You can only buy it one time. It was available last week. I'm not sure if it's still available now, but it was available last week. I'm not sure if they did something with the orb and now they will no longer bring back the orb. Just noticed that Bigfoot he has some abs. Yeah, the man has been working out. Okay, 62 points, that's not bad. So, Infinity Watch. Okay. Hive Mind with Black Knight. I mean, that's some scary Black Knights. Let's see what we can use. Hive Mind with a gigantic Black Knight. I could use my own Hive Mind with Gore, maybe. But I'm slightly afraid of that. Hive Mind with Scroll. Hive Mind with Black Knight. New Warriors full team beats these. Oh yeah, I remember. Some guy used this team against me. Oh man, but that's a 3 diamonds Black Knight with purple eyes 08. There is no way my New Warriors can deal with that. Apocalypse, Red Hulk, Doom, MLF. Oh, that team is too wacky. I actually don't know how to use here on this room 3. You need help, Utanak. Okay, send me the DM, and if I don't reply, send the DM again. So I remember. New Warriors with Guardian. Oh my god. I think I could use Guardian here, yeah. It's very scary. That's a big boy Black Knight. If I fail to remove his taunt... Yeah, because most of the fights I have, it's like Hive Mind Scroll, not Hive Mind Black Knight. Hive Mind Black Knight, I only actually have 2 fights with him. So I'm a little bit concerned about it. I can't upgrade, they are already at max level. I really cannot upgrade them anymore. They are already at max level. The only upgrade I can do is more gear or more purple eyes 08. But I don't have purple eyes 08 to give them. And more diamonds, I can also not afford it. Cloak does not require diamonds. Dagger, we are not gonna use her. So it's all about the Gwen pool. She has 1000 extra focus for this ability. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if the 1000 extra focus will work or not. We can Warriors play now. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We are still rank 6, so... Okay, let's do it. Let's see if we are lucky. I'll try to use New Warriors with Guardian. Guardian gives offense up on spawn. And it also gives a little bit of barrier. So as long as we can keep Guardian alive, we should be fine. I have her as a skirmisher. Plus the offense up, that should give 50% focus. So yeah. In theory it works, in practice we'll see. Okay, we have Deadpool. Let's put Deadpool in the middle. And let's save these. In theory it works, in practice RNG. RNG is a bitch. Vai ter requisitos de estrelas na dimensão de bolso? Não. Não, desde que tenhas 3 personagens Annihilators, consegues fazer a dimensão. The hero pose of Guardian, oh man, I find it super annoying. I like when the characters are looking at the camera, right? When they're looking directly into your soul. That's how I like them to look. But this guy gives 0 fucks. Look at the camera, F you. Okay, so we are going to use New Warriors with Guardian against Black Knight with Hive Mind. It should kind of work, but it's definitely very, very dangerous because they have mechanics against evades. So you have to be careful with the Red Goblin and also Void Knight. And hopefully you can remove the taunt of Black Knight. Hopefully you can stun him, because otherwise this is gonna be very, very scary. So here we go. Let's see if New Warriors are garbage or not. If we fail to clear this, we probably should keep, just because Black Knight needs to be sacked anyway, so it will work out as a sack. Okay, so not only the guy has 3 diamonds and purple eyes at level 3, he also has the gold skin, so yikes. Okay, here we go. Please, Gwenpool, I'm your biggest fan. Please remove the taunt and the defense sub. And the immunity as well. Okay, we landed it. Thank you very much. Oh, she almost got destroyed. Oh my god. Even with barrier, we almost got destroyed. So we have to rewind the Void Knight. This guy has very good position. That's a good thing. For him, not for me. Okay, those two are about to die. I'm gonna spread these buffs to Red Goblin. Some more bleeds on him. Carnage is kinda done, so yeah, let's use the rewind from Cloak. We have blind as well. We failed to apply blind to the other guy. They got to revive. Ooh, we're gonna lose now. Okay, we are still somewhat alive. Let's see if we can survive. Guardian is still holding up. We're gonna stun this guy. I don't think we'll be able to delete him. Oh, it's over. Oh man, it was so close. It was so close. I should keep these. But man, that was lame AF. Yeah, his characters are just way too big. Okay, we'll keep it. At least it will work as a sack, and they will not have the other guy. Oh man, that was kind of lame. I thought he was going to revive the Void Knight instead of Carnage. So she removed the taunt, but we couldn't finish this dude. So now it's gonna be quite scary to finish these guys off, because this guy has so much on defense that I don't know what to do. Oh man, I was really not expecting that. I was expecting the Void Knight to revive. Maybe I should just start focus on Red Goblin. I rewinded the Void Knight and probably it was unnecessary. Guardian there for Guardian needs to give offense up and also for the stun. Offense up to give you more damage and more focus, and the stun as well. Okay, let's go for this one. We saw this last week without Thanos. Now they have Thanos. Let's see how it goes. I didn't save the team. So we need Kabbalah. And instead of Zemo and Emma Frost, we're gonna use Kang and Absorbing Man. Kang and Absorbing Man. Zombie Juggernaut here. I need a bigger pre-taunting tank. So Super Skrull is going to attack. Could we not use Doctor Doom here? Use like other pre-taunting tank and Doctor Doom? The problem is that I'm not sure if the leader has more damage than Namor. I think I could use here other pre-taunting tank. Okay, we'll play it as we know, but we might try this in another opportunity. I might have lost the match already, to be honest, but okay, we'll go like this. Okay, here we go. So we are going to use the Cabal plus Kang and Absorbing Man. The goal is to get the attention of Skrull to Absorbing Man, and then use Kang Basic to clap the cheeks on Gladiator, and hopefully that will give us the time that we need in order to cripple them. So we'll see how it goes. I should have just waited for the blitz. Yeah. Ooh, they start with the ultimate. Ooh, this is room 2. I forgot about that. Wow, this guy is very smart. Wow. So, I have no chance. I literally have no chance. Okay, let's see what we can do with Namor. Oh my god. Here comes Thanos with his ultimate. He didn't remove the safeguard from Namor. They all have the system mechanics now. Wow, this is crazy. Crazy good team. Come on, leader. Fucking loser. Wow, I don't know what to use here. I guess I have to sack it. We have to sack it with a solid team. Wow, this is crazy. Why did it? Because of Boilan and Orchid. So we have to sack this guy. I don't have Illuminati. Illuminati is on defense. What's the point of having Cabal if an arena team can do this? Yes, exactly. You can use APOC. I just use the APOC. Yeah, I know, but I already used the APOC. Oh my god. And I think I could have used the Sasquatch here, actually. Doesn't Sasquatch give like allies death proofs? No, okay, it's only for Alpha Flight. We need a character that gives death proofs for everyone on spawn. Oh my god. What can I use here? Like Sinister 6 and just tank the ultimate of Goblin, of Skrull. Sinister 6 and try to tank the ultimate of the guy. So I don't need Vulture. I don't need Lizard. Craven would be nice. I definitely need Mysterio. I cannot do much to them because they have a safeguard anyway. And Skrull is gonna take multiple turns back to back. So without having Apocalypse here, you cannot do much here. So this was the team. This was the team that I was mentioning, that this team was going to be almost unbeatable. This was the team I was mentioning. And it is the case, like the team is almost unbeatable. I could try to cheese it with Doctor Doom. So instead of using these two, I could try to bring like Doctor Doom because he gets more HP with these guys. But now my Doctor Doom might be too small. Let's make him a Fortifier. I need a pre-taunting tank. It doesn't really matter who it is. Let's take Bishop. I got 15 million gold from the war payout. 15 million. A cheese could work here, right? Cabal with a... Maybe Omega Red would be nice too. I don't really need a pre-taunting tank. I don't really need a pre-taunting tank. Maybe Omega Red for the health steal. Or maybe my own Thanos. I have this loser, right? Could use this loser. If he survives. Lol. Hopefully the... My concern is if the leader has... Okay, I'm gonna save this team. My concern is if the leader does not... if the leader has more damage than Namor. That's my concern. Okay, so you have 285. Okay, 224. So that's a big difference. Let's try that. Let's try that then. Let's cheese it. He will just die. Let's see if Thanos is garbage or not. Oh my god. So we had to switch him to Skirmisher Eyes Await because he really fails to apply the negative effects. Can I use... I mean, I really need Doctor Doom... Oh no, never mind. We cannot apply the... We cannot apply vulnerability anyway, so we'll just use Doctor Doom as a fortifier. Okay. And maybe this guy has a radar. Okay, we're gonna play safe. Let's go like this. Okay, we're gonna try to use Cabal with Doctor Doom and Thanos. Thanos as a skirmisher because he really fails to clear the positive effects away with his passive and with his ultimate. And Doctor Doom as a fortifier because we cannot apply vulnerability to the enemies because of Gladiator passive. And because we need him to stay alive. So hopefully this will be enough. But we are facing a Super Skrull with Purple Eyes Await and Diamonds. So yeah, it's gonna be problematic. So here we go. At least the Super Skrull is Striker. If it was a Raider, it would be way more dangerous. But let's see if we can cheese this room. And you have to pay attention to the Skrull crits to see if it was just bad luck or not. Okay, Doctor Doom died right away because of the defense down. They lost the taunt. Let's see if we have any chance. We need to take a turn. They lost their some of their buffs, but they still have some. Ah man, I need Namor to go, but he's not going anywhere. Ultimate with Thanos. Assist on... oh man, the luck is just terrible. The luck is just terrible. Okay, let's see. Maybe we can one-shot the Skrull and after we can clean this up. Oh, this guy has taunt again. Yikes. Big fat yikes. Big fat yikes. So, I mean, once again, there is nothing I can do. Skrull at slow. But Doctor Doom is the shit that he's always. And he died right away. Wow, that's crazy. Wheat. Wheat. Damn, Doctor Doom is so garbage, man. He's such a garbage character. And the defense up, it only makes it worse because they flip it into defense down. Doctor Doom is just such a trash character. And I have no way to revive him. If there was a way, I guess, yeah, I can put Crimson Gear on him. Do I want to put Crimson Gear on him? Probably not. Diamonds on him. Well, is one diamond enough to keep him alive? I'm not even sure if I have enough diamonds to get him up, and he's not showing up in the store, so that's even better. Okay, he shows up 600. Fucking hell, man. I think this is the only way I have. Even so, I'm not sure. $2.8 million health. Do we need to put Illuminati on offense for this? Yes. Yes. So if you don't have Captain Britain, that's the problem. If you can use just Captain Britain on offense on his own, With Captain Britain, sure. It will still stop those Illuminati guys. But it still stopped the Annihilator guys. So, yeah. If you have Captain Britain, you might be forced to use him on offense, at least, to deal with this situation. Because Cabal Scroll is done. We can try to cheese it. Thankfully, I have a bunch of gear that I was going to use. Yeah, it's not great. Okay, fake it until you make it. I didn't want to give Crimson Gear to this guy, but let's see. Is 3.5 million health enough? I still think it's not enough. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna keep him with a Fortifier. 4 million health is not a lot. 3.5 plus 7% from the barrier plus 45,000. So that's barely 4 million health. Okay, no, we get 50% from the other guy. We're gonna get 50% from the leader. 4.5. Is that enough? Oh my god. Anyway, we cannot use him. You cannot use the vulnerabilities. You cannot use the vulnerabilities, so let's just go like this. Does Emma... No, Emma does not do anything here. Even if Emma allows you to go slightly faster, the scroll kills the Emma turn 1. Scroll, because he gets so much speed bar, he kills Emma turn 1. And after she dies, her passive stops working, so it's pointless. Quando sair o novo filme dela, pois espero que sim. Yeah, but if this does not work, then you have to use Illuminati on offense. What about Annihilators with Mephisto then? Annihilators with Mephisto, it's easier than this. Annihilators with Mephisto, you can easily double sack it and beat it after. This is much more difficult. Okay, let's cheese it until you squeeze it. We geared up Dr. Doom. Let's see if he's now able to survive. Maybe I'm gonna put Namor in the corner here, because he's a little bitch. I don't even know. We need Iron Pater there in the corner. Okay, we'll put... Oh man, it's like... Okay, let's go like this. Okay, here we go. Last chance of clearing this room. Cabal with Dr. Doom and Endgame Thanos versus almost full Annihilators with Super Scroll. Big yikes. Once again, we have that defense up. And Dr. Doom just evaporates, man. It's such a fucking trash, man. Such a trash character. Even with 50% more health, even with Fortified Eyes await, he is just beyond garbage. Okay, let's see if we can... if Namor can take a turn. If Namor takes a turn, maybe I have a chance. Assist, and he's dead. Fucking hell, man. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. No chance. No chance. Okay, there you go. Dr. Doom 100% garbage. So once again, Dr. Doom with Crimson Gear, with Diamonds, with Fortifier, and he gets one-shotted. Because they flip the defense up. It's the stupid thing about Cabal, is that they give the defense up, but with no safeguard. So they get one-shotted right away. Apply defense up to all villains. It needs to be defense up and safeguard. Otherwise, what's the point? It should be apply defense up and safeguard to all villains. Apply defense up to villains and then safeguard to Cabal allies. So what's the point, like? because the guy is flipping the defense up of Dr. Doom to defense down, and then he gets one shot. Of course, we defense down on Dr. Doom. Not even 3 diamonds would allow him to survive. Oh well, time to stop caring about CC. Yeah. And now I wasted gear on this garbage character. Thank you, Scopely. You got my gear. You got me by the balls. There you go. I wasted my gear, but I'm not gonna waste my money. You can go fuck yourselves if you guys want. Fucking Scopely. Such a... Did no one see this team coming? Was it only us in the community that thought this was going to be a problem? We have been talking about this team for like 3 weeks, and no one saw a problem with it. And this is a 1 diamond scroll. It's not like it's even 3 diamonds. Anyway, Duma and yeah. So with Dormammu you can make it happen. But have you tried it, Sohoner? Have you tried? Because there is still a chance that your Dr. Doom dies twice. If he one-shots the scroll, Dr. Doom sometimes he doesn't get the speed bar. I'm not exactly sure if he does, because after the Silver Surfer and this and Gore, they can still kill him again. I have done the other counter. Yeah, on room 2 is cancer, like... On room 2 is absolutely cancer. It can also happen in room 6, but on room 2 is better because they start with ultimates right away. So, yeah. Okay, we'll see. We'll put Dormammu on offense tomorrow. And if we face this garbage again, we'll see what we can do. They have endgame Thanos, but he's not even necessary here. Okay, so... And this is all garbage teams. I can try to one-shot this, I guess. No, I can't. Room 4, I can't. Or I can, with Titania. I have Black Cat on offense. I have Cabal on offense. I have Black Cat on offense to stop their speed up. Do I need Kang? Isn't Black Cat enough? Where is Black Cat? Yeah, so in the past I have used Black Cat. Do I have her on defense? What's going on? To remove the speed up from the other guy. What? Did I not change my defense properly? Okay, so I have to use Kang. I thought I had Black Cat, so... Okay. And now let's see the end game loser. End game loser with Skirmisher Eyes await. Phew. Let's see how it goes. Yikes. Okay. We don't need to switch him to Raider, right? Because he has the crit chance from the other guy. Okay, so we are going to try to one-shot Mephisto with Spy Society in room 4. This is like for science, since the match is already pretty much lost. Let's see how it goes. Ugh, this is gonna be a big yikes. This is gonna be a big yikes. Raider better for... I think it's the same, no? Because the crit cap will be already maxed. Okay, so Mephisto goes. Let's see who's gonna try to clap. Let's apply slow to these mofos here, or maybe slow to Mephisto. Dodge, yikes. Okay, we got a crit there, so that's gonna give speed up to our boys. Kang gets hard focused by Mephisto. That should be fine. Maybe not. Okay, they have safeguard and Thanos is useless. Always nice. We need to rewind the Penny Parker. I try to apply slow to her, right? They have no vulnerabilities left. Stun on Thanos, of course, because why not? His passive still activates. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Let's attack Mephisto so we can clear those negative effects away if we can. Okay. Oh my god, I have the special only. I need the ultimate, bro. I need that ultimate right now. Oh, I think this is not gonna cut it. Pavitra kills everyone. Of course he does. Wow. Wow. I mean, I guess I can kill the Mephisto now. Oh, he doesn't die. Oh my fucking god. You see this shit? I told you, like, having defense up or offense down really cripples what your team can do. Holy shit. Oh my god. Yikes. What happened? So, I mean, endgame Thanos was great, but... Kang is too soft. He's too soft. He doesn't have enough health. Raider could give him more evades, but I don't even... Oof. Okay, at least it's a science stream before the end of the season. Okay, we're gonna try it again. For science. Endgame Thanos should allow you to counter Mephisto. That's the purpose of his passive and his ultimate. But room 4 is also another room that is very difficult against with Cabal. So I'm not sure if this guy is like 500 million IQ or something. But damn, it seems like everything he did was perfectly made just to counter every counter that we have in the game right now. Okay, Thanos is getting clapped. They are focused once again on Kang. And you can see that Mephisto is pretty much back to full health. Let's see if we can delete this Peter B. Parker. That would be nice too. We are doing no damage. We are doing no damage to these mofos. Kang with the basic. Okay, at least we deleted that guy. That's good. So Thanos now is going to be useless. Let's see if his passive will trigger or if he's going to die. Okay, his passive triggered. Let's go now with the special of this dude. Lots of bleeds. Striker has a weight. Okay, Mephisto is gone. Thanos now with his basic is going to rewind the enemies for a little bit. Let's see if we can clear those positive effects. Dodge, and he attacks twice. What? Okay, we have Raider Eyes away, so it doesn't really matter who you attack. This is room 4, so yeah, there we go. Wow. Mephisto one-shotted, but lots of RNG, so it's not super reliable. That was some big yikes. No, it's okay to cancel because, I mean, it's already lost. There is no way I can win this. So we are just gonna do for science. Okay, Dormammu with Extreme, Alpha Flight with Emma. Oh, but I already used the Guardian. So I cannot use this. I should still use maybe I can use a 3-piece plus Gore. I have Old Man Logan. I can use Old Man Logan here. The other is just clean up rooms. So I guess this will be fine. Okay, here we go. It doesn't matter what we use right now. Nightcrawler uses and Ares versus Nightcrawler. Ares without his passive. But this is room 1. You can ability block all of them anyway, no? She resisted ability block? What? She's a striker. They're all strikers, so they're not gonna clear the ability block. Okay. We are still waiting for Gore to wake up. Gore, are you at home? Okay, Dormammu is gone. Slayer is back to full health. Speed bar to Old Man Logan, yes please. Rewinded this guy, and Gore still didn't take a turn. Gore still didn't take his turn. Oh my god. He still didn't take his turn. Finally, wow, good morning. Good morning, Gore. Welcome, finally. I thought you were not here. Okay. Wow, let's go. Let's go, Gore, finally. Good morning. Terrible. Okay, let's special this dude. Do some drain. Let's delete this Gambit. Rogue should die with the bleeds. Oh, he ability block the Rogue, okay. Slayer with a big ultimate, let's go. Goodbye. And another whatever ability. Okay. Wow. I mean, if I had used it, if I didn't use the basic of Old Man Logan, if I used the ultimate of Old Man Logan, it would have been a problem for me, so yeah. He was so slow that he almost made problems. But Superior 6 with Ares, how does that team work? Which Superior 6 are you using? I have mind with who? I have mind with Noir, I guess. Okay, here we go. Doesn't really matter. Without a safeguard, Green Goblin Classic can put the trauma on them. But that implies that Ares passive. But I don't have the Ares passive Awaken ability. Without Awaken ability, you cannot remove the safeguard. I'm not big boy spender. I don't have the Awaken ability yet. Okay, this should be unavoidable, right? Okay, so Red Goblin is gone. Let's stun this mofo. Wow, that team was insane. That team was really insane. So, or we have to use Illuminati on offense, or we have to use Dormammu on offense, because otherwise this room 4 is pretty much unbeatable. Now he might face the similar problem because I have a similar team as well, and he also has the Dormammu on defense, so there is still a chance that he gets stuck. But I mean, I already failed on the other rooms as well, so I need him to fail 2 attacks, which are the two sacks for Mephisto. So the 2 sacks for... I mean, there is still a chance that I could win. It's a low chance. But a low chance is better than no chance. And now Infinity Watch. And who? Spider-Man Big Tits? Spider-Man Big Tits, where are you at? Wow, my symbiote Spider-Man is bigger than Spider-Man Big Tits. Oh, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Okay, let's keep him in the middle. Unlike this, maybe. Okay, here we go. North Star better. Oh, I forgot about North Star, yeah. But he's too slow. Is he really better? He's super slow. That's why I still prefer Spider-Man big time, because North Star suffers from the same problem as Gore. He's just way too slow. Way too slow. Okay, let's remove the revive from Nebula. We have Mysterio with Green Goblin, so that should do a massive turn rewind to them. Let's spread those vulnerabilities. Okay. Cannot be dodged. Okay, then let's do it. Cannot be dodged, so then let's do it. Let's summon our boy Shocker. Things are about to get shocking. Let's delete the File of Hell. Wow, my Mysterio is doing some crazy damage against these level 95 losers. Okay. Mysterio with the big ultimate. Let's go for the big ultimate. Delete the bald girl. Okay, she steals the death proofs, but you're gonna flip it. Or not. Let's attack everyone. Shocker now with the basic. And we should be fine. Okay, that's for the first time. Ooh, Gamora cannot kill the Mysterio minion. Ooh, excellent. Wow, so yeah. Not able to full clear. That's a big shame. But this guy is a big fat whale, so F him. And F Scopely for making this possible. Yes, but you can rewind them with Green Goblin Classic. Yeah, so the problem I had with that, Summoner, is that as we just saw with Gore, sometimes it happens that you rewind them and you get 2 turns before you can remove the revive. That's why I find like Gore and North Star a bit unreliable, because it's just in between we having multiple turns and causing problems for us to have so many turns without clearing the revives. When the event with Core starts, tomorrow, Monday. If you are in Europe at around 10. speed at 127 on it's super slow for this meta because they are getting speed bar and so on. So in this case it's super slow. Okay, so it seems like the guy didn't attack yet. I'll do a reset. 62 on room 1, it's fine. Room 2 we cannot clear. 65 on 2. This should have been a one shot, but unfortunately his Black Knight was too big. It was 3 diamonds Black Knight plus Isolate Purple level 3, so yeah. It was all about the Black Knight, it was just too big. Then we had to double tap here, we did one match for science. And then we cleared everything else. So if he fails to clear one room, and I have similar to this, if he failed to clear, and then we have 2 fail attacks, so that would be the 2 sacks for Mephisto. There is still a chance. So it all comes down to efficiency, and it's not the worst efficiency ever, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's reset, and we are going to do some raids. We're gonna do the big boy raids, difficulty 3. You just have to slow play it until, yes, yeah. Yeah, but I didn't have to... It's fine, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Because Infinity Watch, they still get those death proofs, even if you remove the revives. And what makes it difficult to kill them, it's not only the revives, it's also the multiple death proofs. When the release of 1 above all will have 99% damage reduction. I don't think that will ever happen. I don't think that will ever happen. We'll see. Which God event? There is no God event. We were talking about spending power cores event. It's a God event, but I'm not even sure if it's a God event. They use the God as the picture of the event, but it's not a God event. You are not getting any shards or anything like that. Was it here that I saw? Oh yeah. So it's some event. They put God here on the picture, but it has nothing related with God. There's nothing related with God. You just have to spend power cores, use annihilators in Alliance Wars offense, but only if you have them at 5 L or above, which is pretty ridiculous. Ending soon Cosmic Threat. Man, I just read this. Why it's still here? And now let's see if they buff the raids or not. Okay, the guy didn't attack yet. Online 1 hour ago. Shattered Dimension when? It should be tomorrow. It should be tomorrow. Is it already in game? It's not in game yet. So I'm not sure if you guys... So there is other drama beyond the problems between Boylan and Dorky Dad. There is other drama going on, which is about Shattered Dimension. That supposedly the envoy said that Shattered Dimension was garbage. So they might change Shattered Dimension in terms of challenge or rewards, or I don't really know. They are giving away 1 diamond for a Gladiator, which a lot of the whales already have diamonds on Gladiator. So it would be probably the first Shattered Dimension. We are getting diamonds for a character that you don't have at 7. And some people don't even have him unlocked. So that's another problem with Shattered Dimension as well. It should be coming tomorrow. But the fact that we have still nothing in game about it, it's a little bit concerning. But most of the data is already in game. Did I win? The guy didn't attack yet. He didn't attack yet. He was online 2 hours ago. So he's probably not going to attack. Okay. Let's do some raid attacks before VNM steals all the nodes. And then we'll do the difficulty 3. And I'm really curious if you're going to be able to do the mystic nodes or not. Because yeah, what was working last week, it didn't work for me yesterday. And I have video footage of it. So there is a chance that they might have buffed the raids again. Okay, I need to switch this guy as a weight for consistency. What difficulty do I need to get a 7-star Old Man Logan? You need to do the highest difficulty. What happened between Dorky Dad and Boylan? Oh man, here we go again. So Dorky Dad, and it's not only Dorky Dad, it was Dorky Dad, Violet Flying, and Heartgrave. They were very against data mines, and they were always attacking people that were doing data mines. They were attacking me, but I'm not an envoy, but then they started also attacking Tauna, and now they were attacking Boylan. Based on what Boylan said, and we have video evidence of this, and I downloaded this video just to make sure it doesn't disappear. So there are multiple people here name dropping Dorky Dad and Violet Flying, and Boylan confirms this. So you can see, for example, here, you guys can read the comments. There are multiple people saying their names, and Boylan confirms that they are talking about Dorky Dad, Violet Flying, and Heartgrave. So they are against data mines, and if they do data mines, Boylan or Tauna, anyone that is part of the envoy program, that information needs to be locked under embargo. Dorky Dad and Violet Flying supposedly asked the information to be under embargo, or to allow them to make videos about it the same manner that Boylan and Tauna and myself do. But we are putting the work. We are putting the work, we are doing the data mines. It's very easy to do data mines, but it might take like 1 hour or 2 hours of your day. And this is going to be like 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 times per week. So they wanted everything on a silver platter so they can cash in on other people's works. We already see this on data mine servers like for Quick Draw. If you take a look at there are a bunch of envoys here that try to capitalize on this, and yeah, so they were very against data mines, and they are very pissed off that Boylan was leaking all that information, but the information was already in game, and Boylan revealed that the NDA does not cover stuff that is on the live server. So they can make videos about it and it does not break the NDA. Is this a problem from the NDA contract that they signed? Maybe that's the case, but that's not their fault. That's not their fault. What happened is that Boylan got kicked out of the envoy program, Tauna got kicked out of the envoy program, but both Violet Flying and Dorky Dad, they have leaked stuff out of negligence and nothing ever happened to them. Nothing ever happened to them. And to other people, even once they are not breaking the NDA, nothing. They got kicked out of the program. They lost all their support from Scopely, and that's not cool. And Dorky Dad then on his live stream last week, he said that Boylan was lying, and he has receipts saying the opposite of what Boylan was saying. So now we're gonna see what happens. Once again, we have a group of people that are doing the data mines and not breaking the NDAs because the NDA does not cover public available information. Anyone can do the data mines, even if you have half of a brain. You can probably teach a monkey how to do data mines because it's not that difficult, it just takes time. And we have the circle jerk of the envoys, Violet Flying, Dorky Dad, and some of other envoys as well, going after people that are monetizing their work. If you do the data mines, it's work. It's a service that you are providing for the community. It's a light that you are showing of what's going to happen in the near future. And there is nothing wrong with that. All kinds of other games also have data mines, mobile games, PC games, anything has data mines. So yeah. But Dorky Dad is showing himself as someone that is just full of anger, and he gets aggressive about the situation, and he starts these fights and so on. You guys can read the comments. I definitely tell you to check out this video. It's gonna really shed the light on the situation, and read the comments. And there is also the situation with Beta Ray Bill. Beta Ray Bill said that he would never meet with Dorky Dad because he knows things that Dorky Dad is doing against other people, and he thinks he's a bad person. But once again, if you guys want, I have this video from Beta Ray Bill I can show you in the future. But if you don't want, at least check out the video from Boilan and read the comments, because a lot of people here are informed about what's going on, and Boilan is also confirming with his replies and with his arts. So that's what happened. It's like people always say, never meet your heroes. It's like people always say, never meet your heroes, because more likely than not, you're gonna get disappointed. And the same about me, like, I'm not perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. I'm a sexist, racist, homophobic, misogynistic. I'm all those things as well. So I'm not perfect by any means. And the people with blue hair, they usually hate me. And I do prefer Trump over Kamala, but I would rather someone else. And I'm European, so it doesn't really affect me anyway. We are supposed to get the second weekend Arena Warrior, or it was... It only lasts for 2 days. It only lasts for 2 days. So if you missed it out, no, you can still, it's still going on. Depending on your time zone, you can still get this. Skirmisher on Silver Surfer, depends of the situation, Adobe. Depends of the situation. If you are going to remove charges, yeah. Nope, they want the monopoly on releasing the information on shit. Envoys will never give a shit about anything else other than themselves. Yes, yeah, that's the case. That's the case. They still clickbait the shit out of videos. They misrepresent information. Valet Flying many times have been caught faking information on the titles and on the thumbnails, and people have called them out for that. But at the end of the day, they only care about one thing, and it's money. And it's themselves, and it's not really the community. If they say that they care about the community they care about, it's themselves, or their circle jerk of envoys. Dorky Dad is the one guy I believe is not genuine. Violet Flying is also not genuine. I also have video of Violet Flying screaming with his kids on a live stream. That made him look very, very bad. For the people that saw it. Not everyone saw it, but yeah. It's first off, you should not bring your kids to open red stars and power core orbs and so on. And even if you do, the last thing you should do is screaming at your kids, because it's not their fault. Like that's, in my opinion, that's a big deal. The They Them community hates to Arctic, yeah, it's true. The worst part, you like pineapple on pizza? Oh, okay, there you go. You guys got me. Yeah, I like pineapple on pizza, it's true. It's true, and I like Nutella with cheese. That's also true. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So this part is done. VNM, Big Ball VNM is going alone. VNM, are you still in the chat? You want me to help you out, or should I just help LGF? I could help LGF and finish this node and then jump to the boss. Oh, he has very little to clear. Okay, let's see what you can do. I'm going to help LGF, and then I want to see the situation with the boss, because like I said, last week it was possible to apply expose to Gladiator, and now it's no longer possible. Thank you, Bartik, thank you. CC room 2 on offense. But what are you facing? What are you facing? Which teams you are facing? Carvan, way too much drama for a fucking mobile game. I come to play this game to escape reality, not to hear gossip like 12-year-old girls. Yeah, but any community has drama. It's every community that is like big, it's the same problem. So, for example, I used to play Dokkan Battle. Dokkan Battle had also drama because you have two versions of the game. You have the Japanese version and you have the international version. So because of that, there was always players. There was always drama between English-speaking players that were on the Japanese game and English players that were on the international version. Because the difference is that one game gets like 6 months of content in advance, but finally now they are putting everything together, so this problem is gone. But it was always major drama because someone gets more rewards, other gets less rewards. So yeah, there is always drama. And then you also had content creators that were using test servers that were hacked to make content. It's like the test server that the envoys use now, because that means you don't have to spend any money and you are still profiting out of the game, right? So that was also a big drama as well. It's something that whichever community will always have drama. FIFA, for example, FIFA, they have some big drama going on because it seems like now FIFA is based on loot boxes to unlock characters. And you have like ESG characters. You have like female characters that have like super overpowered stats on FIFA, and you have other characters that are like absolute garbage. And it's supposed to be based on real life. While flying, when they pay a wallet, Captain Butter, he said, "I don't feel so good today," or something like that. One video he did in the past, I was laughing so hard, it was pure BS. Yeah. It's not the first time. It's not the first time. Do you like people? No. I don't like. I don't like pickles. No, not at all. You look. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Okay, so let's help out Jeff, and I'm going to use maybe full this team. Maybe still remove this guy and bring Mephisto. Okay, let's see how it goes. We need to one-shot these and keep their cooldown, so after we can simulate the boss node. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of vinegar, things with vinegar taste. I don't mind sour foods like lemon, but vinegar taste foods, definitely not my jam. Okay, we need to one-shot that Peter B. Parker. Can we do it? We're gonna apply vulnerability to him. Okay, he's dead. Okay, that's good for us. Now we are going to mind control that guy. We failed to apply the defense down. Yikes. He loses all the things. We have to ability block her. Can I stun her? Okay, I have 2 ability blocker anyway. And now let's spread. We have 3 enemies, so we should still be able to recover the energy. Let's delete Gore first. Striker Eyes await. We have a stun, so let's use the stun on him. And now we just have to save the cooldown. So let's use the basic here. Let's put these dudes into stealth. Oh, I'm not doing any damage. What? I'm not doing any damage. Okay, basic. I really don't want to use the abilities of that guy. Striker Eyes await. Okay, cool. Finally. Another mind control. Let's rewind the leader. Let's basic her. Okay, good, good, good. And now we should be able to delete this guy before we get out of stealth. More stealth, let's go. You never have enough stealth. Okay, let's skip the cooldowns. I really wish that Deadpool would gain charges on turn, like charges just with her ultimate. Super difficult. Big huge pickles like Ricardo, yikes. Carven, I know as long as there is a human element, there is always drama. Yeah, it's true. Don't forget, I hate purple people as well. I thought it was only blue people. Purple people as well. Odin from 45 armor goes up to 110. With Mephisto. Oh, Joe Biden. This guy really, he really scares me. It's like a jump scare. Odin from 45 armor goes up to 110 if I remember correctly with Mephisto passive. Oh yeah, 110% more armor, yes. Captain America King, welcome back. In Russia we have pickles on marinade with salt without vinegar. Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm not Slavic. I don't tolerate vegetables at all. I hate vegetables. The only thing I eat is potatoes. I have like 10% Irish blood or something, so those are the only potatoes I eat. I hate vegetables, onions, tomatoes, any kind of green anything, broccoli, garlic. I cannot eat vegetables. I just feel sick every time I eat vegetables. I have gluten allergy. I get sick when I eat fruit. Oh my god, yikes, I hate it. And I like fruit, but I get sick every time I eat fruit. Not all types, but at least like certain types of fruit. Oh my god. And here, living in Hungary is so difficult because it seems like everyone is obsessed with vegetables for some reason. Bro, it's like communist food. You only eat it because you can't afford something else. But here, meat, the taxes here in Hungary are super expensive, like 27% on almost everything. In Portugal, 23 was already a lot, but here is even higher. But yeah, I just cannot eat it. I don't know. Even pizza, like I struggle to eat pizza. I struggle to eat pizza because of the little tomato sauce they put. Okay, so this was the team I used last week, I think. Let me just check the live stream. Just to double check when we did the raids. ORCHIS difficulty 3. Okay, this is the live stream. I'm just going to double check it. To see if this was the team I used to one-shot the boss. One shot is a strong word, by the way. Yeah, so yeah, I was able to push Gladiator. So I'm gonna show you, so you guys can see. You see, Gladiator is exposed. He has exposed, and yesterday I was trying to make a video on how to one-shot these nodes. And even with Skirmisher Isolate on Val, she cannot apply expose to this guy anymore. And she did it 2 days ago. So or they stealth buff the nodes, or I don't know, it's just not working anymore. It was working and now it's not working. I broke down and bought Gladiator and Gore today. Feels bad. Oh my god. Sorry to hear that, Captain America King. You eat because it's healthy. No, vegetables are not healthy. Whoever told you that, it's lying to you. French fries with ketchup? Oh, no. Oh yeah, it's a good salad, yeah. French fries with ketchup, it's a good salad. But I don't like ketchup or mustard or anything. I'm very picky. I eat only meat with salt pretty much. Sweet potatoes? Yeah, I like sweet potatoes and normal potatoes. That's really the only vegetable I like. But it's not even a vegetable. Okay, so we're gonna use this team. Once again, on Friday, I think, the last time I streamed the ORCHIS raid on difficulty 3, it was possible to apply exhaust to Gladiator. Not exhaust, sorry, I keep saying it wrong. Not exhaust, expose. Last time we streamed this, it was possible to apply expose to Gladiator, and now it's no longer the case. Now, even at below 50, the vulnerabilities and the expose are not landing. The vulnerabilities, they do apply, just not the expose. The entire scientific courses told me that it's gonna take more than a dude on a stream to convince me. Yeah man, it's up to you to decide. Do your own research. Just remember that the same people that give those courses are also the same people pushing the pharmacies and their medicaments. They don't want you to be healthy, they want you to be in between. Not sick enough that you die, but not healthy enough that you also don't need any medicaments. Just remember that. Otherwise, the hospitals and the pharmacies, they would go bankrupt. But it's definitely one of the most profitable areas of business. Steak and eggs, bacon, yeah, I agree. That should be your diet for 80%, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let's do this. But do your own research. Like, I don't tell you what to do with your body. I just tell you that you should do more research. More information is not, it shouldn't be a problem. The more information you have, the more capable you are of making decisions. So this is the team. This is the team that we should use in order to sack that Gladiator. Let's see if you can apply the expose or not. Oh my god. Please work. Once again, I have video footage of this not working on my tablet. So you can make a video like, did Scopely buff the nodes or something? Some clickbait like other people like to do. So one of the big problems is that we spawn with the offense down, and that reduces our focus, and you need focus to apply the expose. But to compensate this, I switched Val to Skirmisher. Now, the way the game works, you are still on a disadvantage because the Skirmisher is applied first to you and then the offense down. So you are still on a disadvantage. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So the goal is to use the basic of Mephisto. We're gonna push this guy below 50. And after that, we can apply expose to him and make sure that Val has her ultimate ready. Now, we already have Val with ultimate ready, but the goal is to simulate what would happen if you didn't. Okay, so this time we are able to apply expose. So why didn't it work yesterday? Why yesterday it didn't work and now it's working? It's just because I was playing alone on my tablet, or what? Okay, we're gonna use Dormammu with Radar ISO 8 to apply as many vulnerabilities as we can, since we have already pushed Gladiator below 50. Using the ultimate is fine, it's going to increase the survivability, but Gore is gonna try to mess you up. So let's see. The problem is the Thanos. The Thanos is gonna clear all your buffs away. So what I like to do is just to use the special to apply slow to them, because you really don't want to waste the ultimate of Dormammu, and then Thanos clears all your buffs away, so you lose the little advantage that you had. Okay, basic on Gladiator. Right now is getting shipped away. So what we could also do here is just to... the goal is to use the ultimate of Val, and then we can quit the match and come back again. Let's see if we can do that. Robbie Ray is almost dying. And stun on Val. Oh my god, yikes. So we cannot use Val. Mephisto, can you do your thing? Let's try to remove the stun from Val with the vulnerability. It didn't work. Oh my god. I mean, it's 2 turns of stun and she has trauma. Yeah. Yikes. Okay, so what we can do, we're gonna do the same, but I'm gonna quit the match way before all of these things happen, so you have a higher advantage. I'm a conspiracy theorist, yeah, 100%. I don't deny that. Conspiracy theorist is the thing about myself that is 100% true. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again, but this time we're gonna quit the match before the enemies attack. So after we have Dormammu with his charges, and maybe we can do the Val ultimate before. But the problem is that if you don't have Val charged up already, this is a lot more difficult. So once again, basic on Gladiator. As you can see, already has yellow health. So that should mean that we can apply expose to him. We got... so why didn't it work yesterday? Oh man, this is really... yesterday that I was doing a video, it didn't work. Today it's working every single time. Okay, so we could also try to push Thanos and then quit when he does his passive. Let's see if we can do that. Oh no, he has way too much health. Okay, but let's see if we can ship him away a little bit. Gore comes, that's fine. Mephisto ability block, that's not great for us. Mephisto with his basic. We need to touch that Thanos to push him below 50. And then we have to quit the match. Okay, that's good, that's good. Skirmisher eyes away on Robbie Reyes because we need to remove these towns. Oh my god, Thanos, why didn't got pushed? He didn't get pushed. Okay, but at least we didn't got the stun on Val. Let's see if we can use our ultimate. Okay, here we go. Big ultimate with Val. And then we're gonna quit the match right away. So, lose battle. He's gonna use the thing. Oh my god, he still killed everyone. And now we have the goblins. This might have been a mistake. Let's see. Now we can use the Mephisto empowered what? Special to apply more exhausts. Okay, so we still have we need her. We need her. I wonder if Spider Weaver would be helpful. Or let's try to use Dr. Doom. Let's try to go like this. No, let's go like this. Bro, I'm trying to grab Val. Okay, Val and Dr. Doom last. And let's heal up these guys just a little bit. We have to revive her. And this guy, I'm not sure if I need to revive him. Okay, let's just go like this. Bro, I just used the healing. What? It didn't work? I used healing materials and it didn't work? Oh, okay, they're alive. Yeah, because one time I used that bullshit, it burned the consumables and they were not alive. So Annihilator is losing in arena because of the low stars, or they are scuffed, they are not great. Annihilators, they are kinda garbage. We were talking about this before. What's the problem with Annihilators? The problem with Annihilators is how the game mechanics work. Even if they have 500,000 extra damage, defense up always reduces the damage by 50%. And if they have offense down, that reduces your damage by 50% as well. So once again, even if you have MSF stats 3.0 or whatever, the characters will still underperform because of the way the system works. Like, you will always get your stats cut by 50% when you are on that situation. And that means whether you have Annihilators at 7 stars or at 3 stars, they will always fail because their kits are just not good enough. They don't have enough safety mechanics to make them reliable. And this is coming from the experience that I used my Gamma. My Gamma is just a basic Gamma with Gear Tier 18 against Annihilators at 7 stars with Crimson Gear. And Gamma was able to clap Annihilators. And even Nowhere, which is a garbage team, they were able to clap Annihilators in war. Weapon X almost beat them as well. So this is how bad the team is, that their major stats do not compensate because the mechanics of the game do not allow for this to happen. It's something that Scopely does not understand about their mechanics, because defense up reduces the damage by 50% and offense down reduces damage by 50% as well. Their damage will always look scuffed, as we said, yeah. Okay, here we go. So let's see if we can do something funny with this Dr. Doom. Let's see. Shake it until you make it. Dr. Doom here is just for science, but since we already sucked the enemies, we might have a chance. Oh man, this guy is still... What? Heal up for so much? Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so I was not expecting that. And now this guy is going to be able to block everyone. Okay, no, he does the special. Okay, that's good for us. He does the special, so that's good for us. We are going to use the special of her to heal up that other girl. Let's use the stun to apply slow. Thanos again with his passive. Oh my god, this Thanos is such a bullshit. I'm surprised that Dr. Doom... Oh man, he's not... I hate Dr. Doom, really. He's such a garbage character. Because of the Mark of Mephisto, he's healing up for too much. And everyone went... Okay, anyway, so big ultimate here. Let's get rid of these Annihilators and Gladiator. Dr. Doom does not get touched. This is amazing. Okay, finally he got touched. And now he's dead. Yay! Okay, let's apply disrupt to this guy. Apply disrupt to Thanos. And blow up the bots. There is another green goblin coming after this one, right? It's 2 green goblins. No, it's just 1. Okay, if it's just 1, then go away, disappear. And then ability block. So yeah, this would be great, but turn 1, right? Turn 1, so Val is still alive. Like this, it's inconvenient. How is Thanos healing up so much? Where is he getting the drain from? Okay, it was better, but it's still not what I wanted. So let's try again. Dorky live right now talking about Boilan. Ooh, should we listen to it? I don't want to stream snipe, but I want to listen to what's going on. So Dormammu went before Val died because I didn't heal her up. It's like everyone went before Doctor Doom. Okay, let's try again. I cannot listen to anything he's saying. Okay, so once again we have to use the basic on this guy. I'll probably end the stream after this so everyone can go watch the Dorky Dead. Let's see what excuses he's going to make. Okay, we are going to use the special. Val's... Man, how is Dormammu faster than Val? It's crazy. Let's get some charges and slows. He has a bunch of barrier. Oh, man. Oh! Please. Fuck. Gladiator, man. How is this guy still alive? Okay, anyway. Let's see what's going on. So how you guys want to do it? End the stream and we go watch the Dorky excuses, or what we're gonna do? In Doctor Doom, man. So Deadpool is going faster than him, Dormammu goes faster than him, and the Mephisto, he only shows up. Goblin only shows up after Mephisto takes a turn. So Deadpool, Dormammu. While flying, screaming at his kids. The Roy is kicking in. Yeah, it's possible.
Hey, check it out, like, you know, it's gonna be 3-star unlock, but don't tell anybody, I didn't tell you this. And apparently those people that are supposed to be his friends disliked him so much, they immediately blew the whistle on him. You know what I did? Because I'm all new, I'm like, oh, this is so cool, people are gonna be so happy. I went to a super public Discord that had hundreds of people in it. I was like, hey guys, I just got off a call. I'm allowed to share all this with you. Morgan's gonna be a 3-star unlocked. He's gonna be leaderboard. Blah, blah, blah. I told everything.
Okay, Valdin got stunned.
He got removed from the program. Do you know why he got removed from the program for that? Because the snaky manner in which he said it. Even then, I defended him and said, hey, you guys never said this was randomly NDA. So even though I just was like, okay, he's posturing, he's trying to look cool in front of his friends, whatever. It's not actually.
How is it possible that?
For that. And even then, I fought for him behind the scenes because we were close then. We were buddy. And also, I gave him artwork after that he asked for. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get you the artwork, no problem. Which maybe I shouldn't have said that. Why didn't I get in trouble? I told him, I was like, guys, I did the same thing. Like, here's the screenshots of me doing the same thing and talking about it. Like, you never once told us this is NDA now. But they kicked him from the program with that, and I thought that was bullshit. I don't know if his issue with Duarte came before or after that. I had his back on that too, which is like, that's just, yeah.
Yeah, I already finished with Crucible, yeah.
Very much was fighting the good fight for life. Bacon, can you send me those? You don't have the screenshot from his Discord chat though, right?
And Dr. Doom is dead already. Oh my god. Dr. Doom is such a trash character.
He's done his videos and all that. We talked since then. We did a couple collabs. We always were friendly, but like one thing, no screenshots. I went to look up to see if we had it. Okay. Why Boylan got into trouble and you didn't? Because the way he told people confirmed that he either knew like everybody else, like, hey, this is randomly NDA now, or just that he was willing to be sneaky like that. And I guess the Axeman and the Envoy program at that time, when I had like 1,000 subscribers, wasn't having it. And when I did it, I was like, guys, you never said that. You never said it. I went and told people, you need to say that shit.
Excuses.
Like,
oh my god.
Bond, but you know,
Let's try again. Let's try with Robbie Reyes. Instead of Val, since we already used our ultimate.
did when Archangel came in and under the guise of the Envoy program in the private chat where we're not supposed
Yeah, the problem is that I need him to give energy.
famous words. Now, if your lines can't do it, they probably suck. He was joking. He was brand fucking new. He was just trying to be like a boy. He's trying to be a boy. You know what I mean? Like, it was so obvious there wasn't actually maliciousness behind that. And once people got to know Archangel, you saw just how big of a fucking dork and dweeb he was. It was so obvious that's not what it was.
Okay, let's use the basic here.
Burn that man's fucking life to the ground. And from that moment on, I wrote Tana off. I wrote him off as a person. I don't care anymore. I wrote you off. You tried to end somebody's fucking career on a joke because it was the Gambit raids and you had a fucking boner for Gambit. You tried to end somebody's fucking job. Go fuck yourself forever. We're done. We're done. I'm yelling.
So here I guess I have to use the basic with Doom.
It was the famous line. He said something like, well, if your lines can't do it, they probably suck, which was just a joke. He didn't actually mean that.
Okay, let's see.
Him off. Ever since then, anytime he put my name in his mouth, we went at it. Was it aggressive in the chat? Yes, he was aggressive.
Ability block on Doom. Oh my god, it's really...
Don't just... Anyway.
I just made Doom bigger for nothing. Okay, I'll keep like this. Because my lines can easily clear it.
Program, I said, yeah, I'm all for it. Who cares? The more the merrier. Oh, when they were gonna stop putting the charts in the blog, I was very much against that. We'll wait till the Twitch after.
What's Dorky that mad about it? He's mad that that he got exposed. He got exposed by Boylan. Now he's saying that it's Tauna's fault because Tauna was attacking Archangel. But Archangel did many bad things. Like, okay, you are defending Archangel, but... But yeah. Okay, if you guys want to watch his live stream, that's okay. We'll end the stream here. This is just... I'm not even sure if I can show his stream. I definitely want to read his chat because I think they are saying there are things that shouldn't be said, but...
Maybe I'll just do a reaction video. You know what would be funny? Do a reaction video and see if he tries to strike the channel. That'd be thing. It's not just an isolated data mine thing. There's prior bad blood.
Excuses. Okay, guys, that's it.
The same reason I wrote Tana off is the same reason I wrote Boiz off after he was brought back into the program, after I gave him...
Okay, have a good night. We'll talk about this tomorrow. I think the drama will continue for a few more days. The game is just going to shit. And the game is just going to shit. And the envoys are finally getting exposed. And we'll see how it goes. It's going to be a fun week for sure. We'll see. Okay, guys, have a great night. See you guys later. I will be on Discord. If you guys want to talk on Discord, we can watch the live stream on Discord. If you guys want to participate, I'll go to the public chat if you guys want.